Okay, so here's the truth. On average, an employer spends about 6 seconds looking at a resume. So you want to make sure that your resume is appealing. To do that, you need to contact my friend Ari at Ari Career. She'll help you craft a stellar resume at a reasonable price. With over 2 years of experience critiquing thousands of resumes, CVs, and cover letters for college students and young professionals, Ari will help you increase your chances of securing the job that you desire. So, to request a resume service, simply send her a message on Instagram at Ari Career or by email at aricareer@yahoo.com. That's ARI Career. If an employer is going to define you in 2 pages or less, you want to make sure that it's worthwhile. So, contact Ari today. That's Ari Career on Instagram or email at aricareer@yahoo.com. Tell her Jerry sent you. You are now listening to the Dignified Delinquent. Hey, it's just sophisticated ignorance at its best.
My name is Vanessa, and I ask tough questions.
Hey, it's Go. You know we stay lit, and you know why you here. So let's get it.
Yep, it's your boy Jerry the Great, and you are tuned into a brand new episode of the Dignified Delinquents podcast. Hey, I see you. You better.
Hey, hold on, let me get into it. Yo, what it is, what it do, it's your boy Sko, aka I am .vsj, aka that kid, aka the best vlogger and
lover.
You know.
There you go, brother. How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. It's good to be back in. Look.
The table
You've been gone too long now. What's going on?
Look, I had everybody nervous.
How was your break, man? You was on
good.
vacation. You was out of the mix for a minute.
Man. Ain't nothing crazy. Just got to spend some time with family, spend some time with my girl, just kick back and relax, enjoy being out of school. Little something.
Now niggas thought that you had quit the show because that's typically what happens when people be on vacation.
Wow.
They be like, oh, they gone.
Y'all put me out already?
I didn't, but people did.
Fuck is this, Survivor?
Well, to see who the last one
fucking
standing.
fittest, basically. Yes.
How you been, man?
I'm good,
It's
man.
good to see you, man.
It's good to see y'all. 2021 looking like treating y'all right.
Oh, who you talking about?
Hey, you better stop.
Who to your right?
To my right is the wonderful, the most. You gotta put her on a pedestal because she's just so great.
Go ahead and say something. Slap somebody.
To my right, I got the wonderful Vanessa.
Ooh, Nessa
How
Ness.
y'all doing?
What's going on,
Happy
Ness?
Friday.
It's good to see you again.
Good to see you. How
Yeah.
are you with your Kappa Alpha Psi?
Well, before we talk about the KA side, because I talked about us last week, can we talk about Delta Sigma Theta and y'all celebrating
Yes, 108 years.
108 years? Oh, what's it all about? Delta Sigma Theta.
Oh, no.
Don't you understand? The hardest thing to hold is the heart of a Kappa. Okay.
Hey.
Somehow I brought it back to us, though.
Yeah.
Somehow I brought it back to us. And shout out to all of the AKAs. All of the AKAs today is their Founders Day. So shout out to all of the AKAs. Shout out to all of the family members of the Diggs family. If you know what I mean, you know what I mean. How did you celebrate your Founders Day? What did you do?
Oh, man. I went to a little COVID friendly because it was just like
Shit.
It wasn't like the club. I only sat with the people I came with.
I swear.
We wore a mask in. But I went with some of my pro fights, some of my neos. We went to Live Bar. We had some drinks.
You were a little old because what you finna say, you got
them
old.
drinks. I was so hungover the next day because you know when you was in undergrad, you could go
drink that
out
shit.
on Wednesday, you go out Thursday, Friday,
Right.
every night. Shit,
a little different.
Not no
Hell
more.
no, I was throwing up. I ain't gonna lie to you.
What you
And all I
drinking?
had was Cause you know the little hole in the wall spots,
Right.
That got the 2-for-1.
Bottom shelf.
Yeah.
But basically,
I told y'all about that on this show before.
and he did. So that was my lesson learned. I know my age now.
Because you were good 20 plus something.
Mind your business.
You were good. I ain't
I'm a
gonna
couple
say
years
your
in the
age,
game now.
but you were good 20 plus something. So I need you
You season.
I'm at my 5-year mark, so I'm a couple years.
Vasco can
Just
go
a
to a
few
hole in the
now.
wall
Respect
and
to everybody
drink.
else. Yeah.
You cannot.
I gotta drink something, at least Jack or better. I can't be or Crown or better or something. But.
My cousin turned. Shout out to my cousin Danica and Sharika. They twins. They turned 29. My cousin Danica called me. She's like, "Hey, cuz, come out with me." I was like, "What you drinking?" She was like, "Shit, some shit to get me fucked up." I said, "Well, hold on." I said, "You 29. I hope you know that fucked up for 29 is a whole lot different than when we was 21.
That shit is not as fun. I promise you.
That shit, you need a good 2-3 days to recover from a fucked up at 27, 28, 29.
Next week.
I would have called out if my principal hadn't threatened us 2 weeks before.
Call out if you want to.
Yeah, basically.
You have no choice.
How you doing, Jerry the Great?
Hey, listen, I am good. Living life, doing better, blessed, and highly favored, not covered, but smothered. I think that 2021 is going to be my year.
Hey,
you know, I done had opportunities and events.
I wish I had a damn piano.
Give us a
right
glimpse.
Now.
Give us a little
so
something.
I want to give a shout out to everybody who watched live and everybody who participated in live, from everybody who helped with assisting and reading the first drafts of the scripts, to all of the actors, the pre-production, the post-production, the production. Life is now streaming at a film festival.
Ooh, yeah, hey.
Goddamn.
This is the moment.
Oh, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. Goddamn, you threw me out. Life is now streaming at a film festival.
Which we thank the Lord for.
Yeah, there you go. You saw the church, and then listen, this board is still new to us. I forgot.
So life has been
streaming at a film festival.
Amen.
There we go.
That's the right one. That's what I was looking for.
So you know, that's big. We submitted for 2 more festivals. We submitted for the Black Film Festival in Miami, and we also have the Comedy Film Festival in LA. Hope all goes well with that. You know, more eyeballs to see it. We'll do some things. I've been working.
Yeah.
I got a comedy special coming soon. I'm just
In person, what? Give us just a smidge bit more. Can I buy a ticket to this, or I gotta watch it on?
I gotta talk to you because I might need you in the audience.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Vasco, you too.
Okay.
So I'm working. We got this new thing on the podcast today where we got the Jared's prank phone call.
Yeah.
Y'all don't want to miss
I'm not ready for that.
I'm gonna put out a prank phone call album. So I don't know. I've been working, man. Like work begets work.
Listen, because if people don't know, a podcast is work, and if I forget,
again.
Jerry gonna remind me.
You better say that again,
because he gonna be like, "Hey, y'all got them questions? Y'all got that itinerary? Y'all came up with this? Y'all thought about that?"
So much behind the scenes actions happen.
People think that we just come on here and we just hit the record button and just talk.
And
it's
let
so
me tell you,
more.
it is not that at all.
It is so much more. What you did, Sko?
You see this? You see this? This ain't even everything.
Sko, what did you do over break, like, to better yourself? How was your break? Because you college student last semester, you get ready to.
It's about that time.
And we had a whole conversation, me and Sko in the car. I know he got tired of him, but we had a whole talk just about.
They were talking about what, manhood and life.
You know what I'm saying? He's putting me on some free game. You feel me? Some stuff that I'm gonna need.
I told Sko I'm gonna shut the fuck up in a little bit because I don't think you're listening.
Nah, I'll be listening, man. I'll be listening. I told him, man.
But I just got one more thing to say.
To be honest with you, my biggest thing that I've been working on, especially even when I was home, was mental health. So much going on, especially when I was back, and you know what I'm saying, you see the thing with the Capitol. I hate that I missed that with y'all, because we definitely could have gotten, oh my Lord.
Go ahead, boy, say what you gonna say and say
No, because Font Dot can't say everything you want to say, especially when cameras is rolling, because some folks will definitely get to you and fire you.
They say when inauguration day is gonna be.
Oh man.
They got protests planned in every state.
Every state capital,
Every state
allegedly.
capital.
Now,
bloodshed.
Can I ask Vasco real quick?
Go ahead, do what you think.
We talked about our New Year's resolution. What you working on?
Like I said, mental health. I want to be in the gym a lot more than I already am, so that's probably like going 2 times a day. 2 times a day for 4 times.
Hell no.
2 times a day, 4 times out of the week.
I ain't doing that shit.
I got time.
Jerry, you going 2 times a day? Because I know that's part of your goal too.
I ain't going 2 damn times a day.
You been going this week?
Huh?
All right. What's your third goal?
My third and final. Oh dang, I had it written down. I want to spend my money more wisely. Like, I want to be able to start saving more. I want to have this whole budget plan planned out. And I talked to you about that at one point.
Y'all talking about budgets?
Well, I'm the wrong nigga to talk to. I'm the wrong nigga to talk. Spin that shit. You got it. Go ahead.
And get it right.
Get it right now. Go ahead. You got it. Why not? But no, Sko, you mentioned the Capitol and everything, and this just this past week, y'all president, y'all is
That's
y'all.
some shit.
Y'all is y'all. He became the first president in history. He said that he was the greatest. He wanted to be known for.
known, all right.
You can kill me with the accent.
Somebody said I do a good Trump
You do.
impression.
It's pretty decent. I ain't gonna cap to you. It's pretty decent.
I don't know what you be doing.
But he wanted to be known in history, like as a president in history. He's gonna be known as the first president to be impeached twice.
Yeah.
Dos.
The civics teacher next door was telling me the importance of that and how basically it's like, okay, because I was like, well, it's so close to the inauguration, why even waste the time? And she was telling me, well, if they don't do it, he has the opportunity to run again.
Right.
And he gets the perks of being a president.
The salary, the Secret Service, and all that good
if
stuff.
he gets impeached, he doesn't get those perks, and he can't run again. And it can still happen after he's out of the White House.
Yeah.
Which I didn't know either. I didn't know none of that, so I was like, thank you for putting me
Didn't
on.
he try to pardon himself?
He didn't. A president can't pardon. He didn't try to pardon himself. What I said last week, if he was smart, what he would have done is resign from office, made Mike Pence the president, and then.
remember saying that.
But so I think that I am happy. Mitch McConnell didn't rush to a vote of the Senate, so the House impeached Donald Trump. That vote went through. What was alarming to me was only 10 Republicans voted to impeach him. The others was like, basically, we okay with what he said and what he did.
We live in two Americas.
Yeah.
Like,
Say it, Sko, and this man will cut it.
I'm just hopefully it's starting to resonate with everybody that we do live in two separate Americas, and the shit is actually very, very sad and scary. Especially depending on what ethnicity you are. If you are a minority, period, you should. I don't want to be scared because you shouldn't fear nobody, but you should definitely have an awareness chip on your shoulder, because in times like this, bro, it's scary. No cap. You 1 second everything is fine, to the next everything's going to shit, and we're talking about it for the next week until another major event happens.
Right.
And it's like, with all this stuff going on, that's why I said I got to work on mental health, because
so much stuff can afflict you.
You feel me? And this is external stuff. This is stuff that, I mean, while it does affect me, it doesn't really affect me because it's happening. Yeah, it's happening so far away. I don't know anybody.
Point, it could be you.
It could be you.
At any point.
You know what I'm saying?
I would say D.L. Hughley says this all the time, and I agree 100% with it. Because we lived through those 8 Obama years, and it was like, yeah, you know what I mean?
It's great.
And what D.L. Hughley says is, Obama is who we aspire to be. Trump is who we are as a country.
Damn.
Obama is who we aspire that.
We try to create that image that's what we are.
Damn.
But Trump is who we really are.
For sure.
Because even when you look at the election and you look at like state to state, just look at state to state, and you see all of this red and then dots of blue.
Yeah.
And it's like,
shout out to Macon.
Damn. All of this red, like even though Georgia went blue this year technically, but look at how much red was in Georgia. It took for us, black people, black women turning out in droves to young folk and some older to change the trajectory of the election. So people always talk about like black people and they're so ghetto and they're so that. Look at these rural cities. Take your ass in there with your country cousin Tom and he married to his cousin Becky and they ain't got no teeth. Talk to them for 10 minutes and then see if you don't want to go to PPU.
Black people ghetto. Black people ghetto. Black people the thug. We the crazy ones.
Right.
What just happened at the fucking Capitol,
Talk
man?
to 'em.
God damn, these thugs wanted to run up into cut me down, please.
No, go ahead.
These thugs wanted to run up into a historic landmark at that.
Which hasn't been run into since 1814.
Wait, that's like
Don't do the math because you're gonna hurt yourself.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
What was you saying? No, you was right.
Yeah, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, I'm with you.
this don't. It's like I want to put so much energy into this with being upset and mad, but bro, I'm fucking exhausted.
Did y'all watch the Trump impeachment trial? Like just everyone talking about why? So I took my lunch break and I came home because I wanted to watch it. Mm-hmm. And what happens is you have the gentleman from New York, which is the Democratic voice, and then you have the gentleman from Iowa, which is the Republican voice, and they have like their representatives come up, and I yield 30 seconds to the gentle lady from Indiana, and she may be a Republican, and she's going to go and talk for 30 seconds about why we should not vote to impeach. So what they're basically were trying to do was convince sides to votes, and
we might watch that in class.
And what was interesting is everybody has a what is the word I'm looking for when like this is my person, he's right regardless of everybody has like I'm going to back my party kind of sense.
They're champion.
But in this situation what was interesting is like y'all know what Trump did, and even Republicans can kind of sit back and be like, dog, nah, he was wrong.
Yeah.
Like he
fucking human beings can do that.
And anybody. So it was interesting seeing people go out there for 30 seconds with their we should not impeach the president because, and I could be a little biased because I thought that the president should be impeached, but no one on the other side made legitimate arguments as to why the president should not be impeached.
Because there are none.
Can I add?
Propaganda is the word I was looking for.
Okay.
With all of this going on, and I don't want to go like into the fantastical realm, but shows like what's my dog name? Scandal, and there has to be some factual basis, I guess, of how fear and intimidation is used to sway people in Washington. Do you believe that there's any basis to that, or is it just for TV? Because I feel like there gotta be some.
I think that there's definitely basis to it. I think that so when you have partisanship and bipartisanship, because if you think about when I looked at all these people who went and backed Trump and was like he shouldn't be impeached, I don't think that they necessarily believe that he was right, but they don't want to alienate themselves from his voters.
House of Cards, that was the show I was talking about. But they
don't want to go in there and say something that's going to turn other people off. So when they up for re-election, they pull it up and say, "Well, he opposed Trump." They want to be in good faith with the voters and hope that there are enough voters come out that they keep their seats. So that's literally all it is. And I'm like,
it's so scary how everything has to be so political. People can't even be authentic in what they believe in because you need support and you need everything is driven by money. Shit
is corrupt. Everything's corrupt.
You would hope for bipartisanship, but that shit rarely happens. That's why I'm a Dempublican. I am bipartisan. What makes sense makes the most sense. Like what can you do for me? What can you do for you?
You work in Lagos. That's what we talking about in school. Right
what's Lagos? That's
ethos,
a new word.
pathos, and Lagos.
I don't remember that.
Lagos is logical.
Logical.
Ethos is emotional. Oh, ethos is numbers.
Correct. Ethos, expert.
And then
pathos,
is
personal,
emotional.
emotional.
That lets you know how long I've been out of school. I am coming up on my 2000. So wait, next year will be my 10-year high school reunion.
Oh yeah, mine's is this year. Mine's.
How did you graduate?
What state?
How old are you? If you don't mind me asking you on the show.
2011. Graduated in
2011. Are you? When's your birthday? What year?
September 1st, 1993, Virgo. My birthday is on the deadline to start school.
Gotcha. Okay. I was
always
confused.
the youngest person in my class.
What date's your birthday?
The 1st.
Okay,
that's the day.
Yeah, because I'm the 21st, so I'm like,
oh yeah, you was always the old nigga in class.
I was always the oldest. Like, hey, what's up? Yeah, all right. No, I got y'all. What she said was Largos.
I don't even think we. Look, we had to talk about that. We had to talk about how, which is really crazy, and I don't know if y'all want to go off on this, but how the media portrays countries. There's a study about this and how it makes Africa look so small on the map, on all maps and globes and stuff, but it's actually this massive land piece. And all the kids, even when I was a kid, I assumed Africa was a country. one place, and I assumed that everything there was rural and desert, and so when we were watching the beginning of Captain America: Civil War, which takes place in Lagos, Nigeria, and so the kids, I was like, so where is Nigeria?
They didn't know.
No, what is Africa? City.
Oh,
state?
Nah, I wasn't that
Country?
bad.
Yeah, so we got to work on it, but a part of that is advertising, and even books in elementary school, like it always says like Africa on the cover, and it'll have deserts and stuff like that instead of the country. So if
I you know what I can appreciate about like what I learned about Africa. To me, Africa has always been black in my roots and my people. I knew that Africa was a continent. I did know that growing up.
Yeah, I honestly, I until I was an adult, I didn't know that there were civilized places of Africa.
Like cities and
honestly,
shit?
yeah. I didn't
So
know that.
I didn't know that white people were in Africa until
didn't know
I was
that either.
like
An
18.
adult.
Yeah, an adult. Like South Africa, they don't really fuck with the black people in Africa. I was like, ooh. I didn't know that, all that shit. And
Color of friendship.
I didn't know that Africa was also beautiful. I thought that Africa was like deserts and shit. Go over there again.
Stop. Ventura.
I'm not finna laugh.
But it's true. That's why they market it and like make it seem, but it's not that.
What's my place? Dubai. Is Dubai in Africa? Is that no?
Shit. Cut this part if we wrong.
If we wrong, y'all tell us in the comments.
It's either in Asia or in
Dubai is like in the Middle East.
Africa.
Is it
Middle
in the
Eastern.
Middle Eastern?
Yeah.
Okay, that's not Africa.
which is Asia.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was
Look
right.
at you. You was like, 1 point.
While I'm
1 point for Vanessa.
let me make sure I'm right. I'll give y'all an update in 30 seconds.
I'm using my board. I'm using it.
Where
Getting all the benefits of it. But Steve Harvey, he just did this amazing video in Dubai where he walked you into like the place that it used to be just held for meetings of the world, but now
in Asia,
It's in Asia. Dubai is in Asia.
Yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
But it's also part of the Middle East, which could be considered part of Africa. So, but
we all right.
I was
Top
right.
three of them
Than Jerry.
How many of them?
3 of them. We all right.
So Steve
the
Harvey just
club.
did this video where he did one video where you can afford to stay in Dubai for $100. Like you can travel to Dubai for $100, and he showed you how. Now I wouldn't recommend it. The food that he was eating, the clothes that he had, the hotel, I wouldn't recommend it. But then he did another video on the grander scale that showed you like the richest parts of Dubai. And
Be nice.
The only reason why I wanted to bring that up is to loop back to Lori Harvey.
You got to. I knew what you was doing.
You saw what I was
knew
doing?
you was going. I was like, okay.
Who is Steve Harvey's daughter? Now, Vanessa, you asked this great question. You asked about French Montana, but I don't want to talk about him. Is Lori Harvey
Say it.
is the word hoe? Because they spell it differently now.
How they spell it?
H-A-U-X-E? Hoax?
That's still hoe.
Oh, that's hoe?
Yes.
But that's just a fancier way to say hoe.
Yeah, it's just like Go Tigers. How they spell it there.
Is she a who?
Listen, most people. So I asked if people consider Lori Harvey and her actions to be hoish. Most people said no, but a lot of people say yes. And I said, well, what about French Montana? Because he has a very elaborate track record also. They had conflicting opinions for the two of them, so I asked, what is the difference? Only one male responded to tell me the difference between the two, and he said, because the expectations are different between a man and a woman. My question is, who sets those expectations now that we're in 2020? And if we are going off of those 2021, excuse me, and if we're going off of those expectations, can we get back to the man paying everything and stop going 50-50?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think that society set those expectations, and it's because I don't look at Lori Harvey as a hoe. I look at Lori Harvey as a 24-year-old now, privileged rich girl who is privy to meet a lot of people. Now, what she chooses to do with her body and whatever, and even if she's doing it with her body,
she might not even be doing it. Honestly,
Right.
I think part of it she could be, and if she is, hey, go ahead, the other part of me is like, she could be just trolling to give us something to talk about all the time.
Right.
Because she never talks about it.
Right.
So
I think that's what it is.
She's trying to stay in the media. So I don't look at her as being a hoe. I look, because what was J-Lo a hoe when she was dating all these people and then marrying a couple and divorced? Was Janet Jackson a hoe? What, like, no, like, what's Lori Harvey talent? You don't know. Like, she doesn't have a talent. She's just a socialite. Kim Kardashian, people call her a hoe because of, like, she could be like the next Kim K.
Everybody a damn hoe. And then you try not to be a hoe. You try to be like Steph Curry wife, and then they pick on you for that.
On you, yeah.
So shit, what do you want? Damn if we do, damn
although
if we don't.
although Aisha did say I want some dick on the side. I wish more people would offer me some dick.
That is not what she said.
That's basically what she said. She's like, I wish more men would just offer me willingly some dick on the side. No matter what kind of dick, put it on the plastic.
Stop it.
That's not what she said.
You didn't say that, sweetheart.
What she said?
She didn't say that.
She said that she wished more men would be like, "Hey, what up? Holla at her." She wants some dick on the side. Sorry, Steph. No, but
and Steph skinny and like.
Sco, you're younger. You're closer to Lori's age, maybe. Would you look at her as being promiscuous?
Nah, not at all. I just throw in the category of every other young female out here trying to figure out their life and figure out who they love. She might be one of those who, well, from my knowledge, I don't really see her being a hoe simply for the fact of you got to look at who she has really talked to.
Right. Well,
the men, talked to a lot of people. I mean, yeah, I feel that, but it's like she used to money. So therefore, and if she is a lovebird, then she's just gonna continue to migrate to somebody that's probably gonna give her that attention or give her that feeling that she's looking for. She's 24. She barely know what she is, who she is.
Are you saying that she doesn't have a father figure to love her the way that she needs to be loved, and Steve Harvey needs to be ashamed of herself?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. What you want me to say? I'm just playing.
In agreement with these two.
No, I was joking.
I was just playing.
Okay, that was a jokey joke.
Yeah, it's just a little joke.
It's a little jokey joke.
Yeah, I don't see her being a hoe though. No, I just see her taking her little avenues and to finding love, especially in an industry where you are surrounded by people with money and you already have money yourself. Like, to answer your question about the who sets these standards, yeah, it's society, but live your life.
My thing,
are you living based off of society?
That's it, yes. And my thing is, men, like, if you're so upset with Lori Harvey because she's not living up to what the expectation of what females should do, ask yourself if you're living up to societal's expectations of what a man should do. Dang. 9 times out of 10, you're not. Like, y'all's kids don't live with y'all. Y'all don't live with y'all's baby mamas.
Wait a minute.
Y'all are not married.
Talk your shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people pick and choose and...
I had to use it.
all of it's based in what we're taught as a kid and our religious beliefs. And right now I'm grappling with mine, but it's like, if your idea, if you condemning her as a hoe and that's based off of your religious beliefs, are you condemning yourself and your family and friends for all of the sins that there are, for lust and for gluttony and for
right? I don't think that Lori Harvey is considered a hoe because of the privilege that she have. Now, she was just Lori from up the street dating Keyshawn last week, and then this week, like last month she did. Then it was, if she would stay with me, because I know you listen.
Here. No, I'm listening.
Go back to high school.
Mm-hmm. We're not in high school. She's 24, so let's go to 24.
No. I'm trying to give you an example. Okay. Go to high school to the girl who we knew. Like, okay, damn, we don't know what she was doing, but she was just talking to this dude, and now she was just talking to that dude, and now she's like, damn, she a hoe. Like, we will project that onto her. Yeah. I think that because Lori Harvey is privy to all of these privileges, it gives a different example. If she was just Keisha from the street from today, Keisha down the street, who like, damn, that was a Malibu on Tuesday, and then Wednesday next week she had a damn Impala.
I feel like you too concerned about Keisha pussy.
I don't give a damn about Keisha pussy, but
that's how I feel. But cut that.
I ain't. And ain't.
Shorty in the spotlight a lot though.
That's hard. So I don't know. I'm not judging. I mean, do your thing, boo boo. Do what you want to do. I don't give a damn.
Tell Mike I said what's up.
Yeah, might look just like a damn.
Can I ask, what's the number? So, a lot of feedback I got was she's been with 6 men publicly in 2 years. So that's what makes her a hoe. is 6 men in 2 years is whole numbers? Should it be one per year? Are there, and men who said that, have you had less than 6 partners? Like,
I've definitely had less than 6 partners in 2. Yeah, then 2. But I don't. She's. They said that she dated Diddy. Who knows if she really dated Diddy?
I don't believe that.
You know what I mean?
At all.
Like it could have just been.
He might have took her out to dinner and tried
business opportunity,
or like that.
you don't know. So I don't give a. I don't
believe
give
everything.
a damn.
Get up off of this topic.
Yeah, I don't.
Who the fuck came up with this ratio? 6 women in 2 years?
Well, that was
that's
a fact.
those are. Well, we don't know that's a fact, but those are the men that we've seen her in public with, and so they've.
So now she's a hoe.
So she's a hoe. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't. Rude awakening, my guy.
For sure. Do that again? Who did that?
Boy, you gonna be real sad when it comes time to meet shorty.
24.
Hey, oh God!
Because your kids, I'm trying to raise my man. Okay, unless you're keeping your kids locked up in the house.
Don't be hypocritical,
in the
bro.
basement.
So y'all know every now and then I gotta ask y'all, Jerry. If I'm wrong, say Jerry, you wrong.
Right.
You know, every now and then I gotta say that. I gotta.
Well, somebody's getting fired tonight.
It ain't gonna be me, nigga.
Well, before that, let me just make one thing publicly clear, because I've been having people in my inbox like, "Damn, Jerry, you fire everybody." I've never fired anybody from this podcast. I joke about it,
jokey jokes,
whatever. Even the people who I say I fired, they quit before I could fire them.
Voluntarily.
You know what I mean?
That was one of our vocabulary words today.
Voluntarily. So I never fired anybody from this podcast. I just want to put that out there for the record. But no, so I don't know if y'all saw this video about black families or black people planning the trip on Twitter, and y'all saw that video.
Hilarious.
So we are in the midst of that. We are planning a guys trip, and the trip is already paid for, planned out.
Okay.
We going. It's already happened. We already put our money in. But you ever just been tried, like feel like you was tried by somebody that's close to you, like a friend?
I have, but if you tell me more, I could probably relate.
I mean, like, so me and this guy.
This guy.
We
I know you lie. Okay.
shout out to everybody who got video and not listening in the car. Me and this guy, we're close. As a matter of fact, we're so close when somebody was, out. Me and him was right on each other. You know what I mean? If you get my drift. We close. I feel like he was coming for me a little bit, and I didn't do anything to yield to coming for. I think that he was just having to.
So you think?
So I think so I know I didn't do anything. They just
out the blue.
This shot out the blue on a Tuesday. But if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. So whenever I go on a trip, if
Oh, my bad.
Go ahead.
Whenever I go on a trip, and it's like, like multiple people, if it's me and my wife, that's different. But if it's like guys trip, bachelor party, birthday party, weekend, whatever, I will always if it's multiple people and like, hey, find your own place to stay, I will find my own place to stay. I did it for my home, for my frat brother Will's wedding. He got married in Kissimmee. I was like, okay, cool, yeah, that's where y'all staying. I'm gonna be at the same hotel, but in my own room because I like my own space.
For sure.
So we doing this trip and we getting an Airbnb. So I said, listen, I will pay extra for the master bedroom because I don't share beds with grown ass men.
Okay.
And so it's 6 of us going. There are 1, 2, 3, 4 beds, but 2 sofas in the room. So technically it's 6 places to sleep. So somebody came at me and was just like, Jerry, you got to share that master bedroom. I was like, no, I don't. I paid extra for it. And then somebody else came back and was like, well, how much extra? Like they just kept tagging. Well, how much extra did you pay? And this is the motherfucker who paid his deposit last. Like you, like in the like I wasn't
be the ones.
I wasn't mad, but like, you don't have the right to ask questions. Like, your ass lucky you made the fucking cut. Like, we could have told your ass, no, you're not going to go. So he was like coming at me, and I was, my goal for 2021 was to not be as petty, but it's the comedian in me, and it crept out.
Class clown ass nigga.
I was never the class clown. Unfortunately, I was never.
Really?
We gonna get to that.
I'm quiet. I'm really quiet. But like when you try me one-on-one and entice me, like I go toe to toe with you. And I don't know if he was having a bad day or whatever the case may be. And I love him like a brother, but he was just trying me. So Sco, in that situation, the motherfucker just keep ticking at you. Would you go off? Because he was like, "How much did you pay?" Well, so I told him when he said, "How much did you pay?" I said, "Well, you do the fucking math yourself. I ain't finna play algebra with you tonight." Then he was like, "Well," he was like,
we need a
disrespectful.
He was like, "I bet when I do these numbers and they don't come out right, I bet you play algebra with me." Then I said, "Nigga, I ain't playing shit with you." Then
sound like some brothers.
Then I was talking to somebody.
Yeah.
I was talking to somebody else in another group chat, and all I said was, and I'll tell you what I said. I said, "What's wrong with this nigga? Somebody pissed in his cereal today." I put it in the wrong group chat, and he saw it. So then what he responded back to me and said was, he was like, "You still talking shit 5 minutes later?" That was the first ding. Then he said, he was like, "Put me in that group chat that you talking about me in." That was the second ding. So I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm petty. I said, "Nigga, I ain't gotta put you in the group chat. I said the shit to your face."
Okay.
Then he said, "Well, my FaceTime ain't ring and my phone ain't on do not disturb." And I said, "Well,
Y'all some brothers, bro. God.
I said, you acting like a whole bitch right now."
Once you go there, that's the mic drop.
Everybody in this group chat is talking about enjoying the fucking trip, and your ass want to be a whole hoe. And shout out to him because his response was funny as fuck. He said, I said, "You act like a whole bitch right now. Everybody in this group chat is excited about the trip. You act like a whole hoe." He said, "Well, put bad in it the first time you called me. The next time you called me a bitch." I was like, "Oh, that was good. That was
Okay.
Okay.
Am I wrong for trying to? I want my own fucking room.
No.
My own bed."
All right, so you're not wrong in the aspect because you did this shit ahead of time. You paid for it, and everybody know how you is. Like you want your own space
For sure.
This is not no secret thing. This is known amongst. I'm pretty sure any friend group you have, this is known. So you're not wrong in that aspect. But I'm also looking at it from a biased point because I'm like, if it was me and it was my bro, even though I don't want to share the bed, this nigga, I'd be like, damn. I feel like I know you trying to sleep and you my closest dog. Fuck it, bro. Come on.
Even when we went to intake, even when we went to the place, I slept on a sofa like this one in the ottoman with my feet up. I shared a bed with my brother, my blood brother,
Right.
in Orlando for NFL weekend, and that's because I had no choice. I'm the youngest brother. In those situations, I typically get punked out and put into situations where I gotta like, God damn it, all right, well, fuck. But for somebody who's not like my blood brother, I got them. No.
The
tough.
only
That is
people
tough.
I think I've shared a room with would be my line sisters. But if in a bed with, and that's if none of our boyfriends was coming like that or anything. But whenever possible, yes, we all have, which is 99% of the time.
So I wasn't wrong.
No, fuck no.
Nah, bro.
I just feel like
We always want our own room, not just our own bed. We want our own room. So.
You pay extra for the shit.
and I paid extra for the shit. I just feel like he was trying me a little bit on some
He was just
humbug
having
shit.
a bad day.
He was having a bad
Whatever.
day, and I, you know, I still love him like a brother.
He took it to the chin.
That's my
You know
dog,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? He came back.
Yeah, that's my dog. And because I knew that he felt bad a little bit because the next day I had posted something on Twitter and then he had liked it, and I was like,
My little brother, he's 16. He's starting to
feel
act
bad.
like a little.
he's smelling himself.
He's starting to act like a little.
Ho.
And I need a big brother to tell him that he acting like one. Because
But
I
he-
tried to tell him.
But he's the only brother, right? He's the only boy.
Ugh. I love you. Hey, Jay. But you.
Oh, your daddy gonna put him in the
He
headlock.
getting a little soft right now.
Your daddy gonna put him in the headlock. That's what's gonna happen with the boys.
It's time coming,
Because
cuz.
no, and if anybody else is experiencing this, let me know. So when your parents get to the youngest child,
Oh, they are a little lenient.
oh, I'm just tired. Oh, well, they didn't mean it. Like
It's always some.
Shout out to all the youngest.
they so damn spoiled. I had to walk.
wait a minute.
I had to walk to and from school from 6th grade to damn near 12th grade. These kids been driving to school since
How many years between you and him?
we're all 5 years apart.
How many years between you and him?
5. Wait, is that 5? or
No, there's
7?
not. If he's 16
Shit.
and you,
Damn.
it's about 11 years between y'all.
No, yeah, so it's 5 between him and the sister, my younger sister, and then so it's 10.
10 years between you
10
and him.
years between the two of us.
Yes,
and then
that's
5
big,
more years between me and my older sister.
Okay, that's a big gap. So I can see why you would say that.
I had to text him and come for him real quick.
What you said to him, if you don't mind me asking?
I said, if I was your big brother, I'll tell you acting real soft right now. You need to start working on that because you're getting too old.
What he said back to you?
It's cool. I said,
shit!
that's how I felt. I said, I know it's cool, but da 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 da. And he was like,
He ain't hearing that shit.
I wasn't hearing that shit.
He ain't hearing
What's
that
going?
shit.
He hearing it because one thing my daddy told us all the time, and you gonna need me before I need you.
Yeah, there you go.
He gonna need some money. He need his haircut. He need some gas. He need some damn Burger King.
He's 16 though. No matter if you're the oldest or the youngest, every 16-year-old that got to a point where they started smelling themselves, then got a little cooler cat.
I hope not.
Got a little cooler cat. You smelling yourself,
and somebody tell me shit.
What?
Boy, I wish a nigga would stuck to me right now, boy. You know what I did last night?
What you did?
Got some good last night. That's how I be.
There you go. Yeah, good luck to you. But it's not.
Just keep being that big circle.
As a man, it's
I'm
not.
always real soft with him. Like I feel like I'm always the one like coming to be his crutch. Like
don't be his crutch, but be his support. Yeah. But because he's gonna need the support, but don't be his crutch. Shirtable?
Not shirtable. That's like one of them. One of them memes.
Yeah,
this has come off the head.
Don't be. Yeah,
go tweet
right
that. Go tweet that right
damn
now.
dome. That's good.
I'm gonna retweet it for you.
Put that in the chat.
I am. So don't be his crutch. Be his support because no guy in America can tell you that they haven't been through that. Even I was talking to basketball about my nephew. My nephew just turned 18, and I want to choke him every time I fucking talk to him. He don't listen to shit.
That's the problem. You don't listen.
You know every fucking thing.
He is so passionate
annoying.
about this.
I am so he's 18. He's 9 years younger than me, and I get so fucking mad talking to him because uncle, I know. No, the fuck you don't. Because if you did, you wouldn't be doing the shit that
You're
you
yelling
doing.
like Vasco right now.
I'm sorry.
He is passionate, and I love it.
I'm sorry. Plies removed his goddamn
What you be
goals.
trying to tell you? Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
What you be trying to tell Neff?
I don't like anything. Like
put him on life game.
Just give him some game. And
just give him a game, or I told Sco this too. My nephew's 18, but he has a late birthday like me, so he's a September baby. He's September 4th, so he just missed it. And this is his senior year of high school. So my thing to him is like. And I appreciate that he has this hunger for making money, saving money. And this is what I'm gonna do with my money. I'm gonna save this much, and that's what I'm gonna do with it. Like, and he works harder than any 18-year-old that I know. Mm-hmm. But I told my nephew, I said, nephew, you might work too much because when you graduate, if you're not going to college, you're going into the workforce. For the rest of your life, all you're going to be doing is working. Hopefully enjoying some benefits of it, but you're going to work take some time, sample life, enjoy life. No, I got a job at Zaxby's, I got a job in the hospital, I got a grind. No, I'm trying to get the puppy, I'm trying to get the this. I got the tattoo. Then he started getting tattoos. I was like, nephew, slow the fuck down. Like, your uncle got 4 tattoos, but you don't know that I got them. Get tattoos that are employable. You got a tattoo on your hand. You got a tattoo. Like, calm the fuck down. Like, you 18.
That dog trying to be hard, cuz.
He hear you a little bit right now, but he got to live all this out.
Yeah, you're gonna be in the back of his head, but
I be trying to talk to my little sister and put her on game.
I get so frustrated. I love him to death. I get so frustrated
because it's like you don't have all the codes, but I got so many cheat codes. I'm trying to give you.
If you would just. I hate when people tell me, I know. Even grown people, like it's been grown men, like I'm putting on game. Yeah, I know that. No, the fuck you don't, because if you did, you wouldn't be doing the shit you doing. Shut the fuck up and listen.
I can't wait to see how you raise your kids.
Shut the fuck up and listen.
All right.
That's me.
But you were saying.
I don't know. Plies took his goals.
Plies took his goals out. Hey, Plies. It's Plies.
It's Plies, man.
What was it?
I love Plies.
Sweet pussy sad.
Sweet pussy sad. I like that shit, man. It's so funny. Oh, God. It's so funny.
I don't know if it's the Florida in me. Hey, let's ask our Colorado listeners.
We got a lot of listeners to Colorado.
Stop playing.
We have a ton. I don't know where the fuck they come from. who
Shout
they
out to
are,
y'all.
but
Thank
shout out to
you.
every single body.
I just need to know. Let me know some research purposes. Y'all listen to Plies out there. That's all we need to know. DM me, DM Jerry Skull. Let us know. Y'all listen to Plies.
The fuck is our demographic? Drop your age in the caps in the comments.
I love him.
Who?
Plies.
Why?
Plies, you want to come visit? No, because his like 07 Plies was.
That was your shit?
When I first got my car, my Buick Park Avenue Powder Blue.
Oh, right now.
On 22s. The first album I listened to, like, put in, because when you first get your car, you drive it for no reason. So can you drive it
everywhere?
I go. The first album I listened to, I keep a couple killers around me when I move.
Cause I don't really fuck with a lot of these
killers. His ad libs was off on that album. I don't know if you noticed. But yeah, so he took it. He removed all his golds from his mouth, and you know
he was handsome before. He handsome now.
No, he still like Plies.
Yeah, he still like Plies. He just got he's got them veneers.
Yeah, big ass.
Whatever.
Those just nice though.
Yeah,
those just nice though. I like them
veneers. But speaking about veneers, Vanessa, you put this thing in the group. Now what the fuck was this bullshit that you posted?
So we got a young lady. I ain't gonna put her out because shit, if people going to her, I don't want to mess up her hustle, but doing braces.
The feds coming next, man.
And I'm gonna let them do that. The feds gonna come out to everybody. But yeah, it's a young lady that's doing braces, I guess, out the house. And but she's not calling them braces, she's calling them wires. Wire or something. Y'all, please. But you gotta pay your deposit. She got that in her story.
Yeah, you gotta pay the deposit before you even do it.
No deposit, no appointment.
There you go.
Is what she said.
What's she using for the... How is she getting the fucking equipment for this?
Well, you know, that's a good ass question.
Is this a nigga?
But in the world of Amazon and beyond,
hell yeah, you can.
You can get any damn thing. She is doing braces.
You can't knock that hustle, boy.
In the house now. School. I just want to point this out. Now it's braces by Jay. A full set is $225.
That's cheap as hell.
Now
braces $3,000.
Now just the top, that's $125. You want the bottom? $125. Now, if you paid the $225 and you got the full set, and you want me to remove them, that's $100.
Oh hell!
Now if they're a little loose and you want me to tighten them, that's $85.
It's just a matter of time.
And if you break a bracelet, that's $10. If you break one. She got a whole price sheet. She got a whole price sheet.
Dentist office in her
fucking house. Which I guess for some people that could be beneficial, especially if her work
No, it cannot be beneficial.
If you ain't got insurance and your teeth fucked up and her work is legitimate and you can, you see the progression, get your paper, boo boo. I ain't mad at you. However,
her clients have to know her. Like, have to. I'm not going to no in their crib for my braces.
You in her bedroom in the goddamn bed. Lay back now.
Come lay down right here. Lay down right where on the bed.
I can think of a lot of people though, honestly, that would do it.
Yeah.
That would go, like, not people that I know personally, but like think of like maybe a 19-year-old, maybe that got put out the house that doesn't have a lot of guidance right now, or maybe a 46-year-old that's like been a dead end job.
I've definitely got some house tattoos, like house party tattoos.
Oh, see, you in the same boat.
But
that's comparable.
But everybody, this is way different. What do you mean?
Right. That's what I'm saying. Everybody who did my house tattoo, they was like at a shop and just came to a house.
Yes,
you know what I mean.
Like a fucking barber. Like COVID happened, barbershops closed down. They was like, come to the crib.
Right. That's different. And I'm watching you with this needle. Okay, this is a new needle.
They open it up.
Yeah, shit.
This in the same category as if a damn doctor was to be like, yeah, we're gonna do plastic surgery just in the living room.
Right.
Just lay down.
You just want your lips.
Personally, I think getting a tattoo at the house.
Mm-hmm.
Because they're piercing your skin. There's blood involved and things like that.
For sure.
So I think if you're vouching for sis and you're saying if her work is legitimate. So if her work is legitimate, what's the difference between getting a home tattoo and getting home braces?
A lot.
This is exterior. The needle is going into you.
So I would say the difference is the tattoo artists that I went to that were doing home tattoos, they had a shop and it was a tattoo party. So they came from their shop. They're licensed tattoo artists. It was their shop
or they worked at the shop?
They worked at the shop, but they were licensed tattoo artists. Okay. For her, I will 100% support her if she can show me a dentistry school that she completed.
Okay.
She ain't got to necessarily be an MD, but if you went to school, completed it, and can show me your diploma, I might rock with you. Not me personally.
Really?
Not me personally.
I know you lying.
But you know it.
I know.
Yeah, you know it. But I will vouch for her. Like, yeah, she did. Yeah, I won't fuck with her. But if you ain't got no insurance, go fuck with her.
Nah, it's just a matter of time for she get got though. I was seeing they gonna come after everybody. I saw a 33-year-old lawyer from St. Johns County was accepting Adderall in exchange for payment. But I'm like, y'all in this man business. And they posted his mug shot and everything. And basically, and don't do that. But it's like, y'all doing all of that because this man taking a little addy.
A little addy.
Not saying I do, and I don't. But yeah.
A little addy.
They gonna come get you, sis, and I'm sorry, but it's a matter of time. And that man, I don't know.
Close up shop, baby.
Yeah. Stop. Yes, bro.
Close up shop. Vanessa, we got to pass this thing to you. We going to pass it to V, and we going to see what she say, because she in this thing in her hand, the slate, and she got the microphone there. What she said. My name is V, and they pass it to me. What's going on in Love 'Em or Leave 'Em this week, V?
We have some really good ones.
All right.
Well, the second one's my favorite. Well,
first of all, what is the segment that you're doing?
So, Love 'Em or Leave 'Em is when you can write a letter in, let us know what's going on in your love life a little bit, or maybe not, maybe your lust life. Okay, so to submit a letter, you're gonna go to jerrythegreat.com. That's Jerry THA. Look for Love 'Em or Leave 'Em. Click the link and type a letter.
You better say what you.
That was my best one.
You better say what you gonna say. That was your best one. What's going on this week in Love 'Em or Leave 'Em?
All right, now everybody remember, stay still.
Let me get right.
Keep
Hey,
the
cut the mic
music
down.
at a minimal volume.
Cut the mic down.
Say that one more time.
Keep the music at a minimal volume.
You want the music at a minimum.
And everybody be still.
There we go, sister.
I fell in love, Athens, Georgia. Okay, so you go to UGA. What to do? Okay, so boom. There's this shorty that lives in the city. I always see her around, but I didn't really know her like that. Never even talked to her before. Me and my homie was kicking it, and he asked me if I could drive him to go pick up a chick so he could bust down. He the homie, so I said yeah. We drove to the shorty's crib to get her, and she got in the back seat with my homie. While I was driving, I could hear her giving him head, and I was laughing to myself the whole time. My homie had me pull over to a back road. I hopped out, and he did his thing. We do this all the time. We're college students. We can't bring girls into the dorm room. So he finished, and I drove back to the crib, and we dropped her off. She got out, and I asked him how it was. He told me I should try her. She should probably be down. He gave me her number, and I hit her up the next day. She was down, so we set a time to link. The box was good as fuck. I even returned the favor after she performed some of the best top on me. That was last semester, and me and her have been kicking it on the low ever since. I'm low-key ashamed, but I think I fell in love with shawty. Any advice? Sign, she smashed the homie while I was there.
All right.
Don't be ashamed, but don't do it. Get on out of there. I ain't judging nobody. She did it with you in the car, and on the side of the road, on a back road. And I can't get behind that. I don't know. Don't do it. You don't be ashamed, but don't do it. Vasco, you probably should have opened this one up. Y'all do that?
Who the fuck is y'all? I don't know. I mean, all right, so hell yeah, I know.
So yeah, do have.
You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, this is a real thing. But I've never
pull over to the side of the road,
bro. It's amazing what people do nowadays.
Hold on. So you can't have. Is this a real thing? You can't have girls in the dorm, so you pull up to the side of the road.
I mean, where I'm from, we can do that now.
I couldn't have girls in my mama's house.
So you pull up to the side of the road and fuck?
In Palm Coast.
Wow.
But not like pull up to the side of the road. Like we knew spots in Palm Coast.
For sure. No areas.
Not that I couldn't have girls in my mama's house, but like this was like when I first early started dating, and I didn't want to bring a girl home to meet my mom.
Not saying I've never done anything in the car. I've done plenty of things in the car, but
no, this a real thing. And to be honest with you, this was light. Like motherfuckers roll up at the goddamn gang. One or two motherfuckers, and you have one car parked off, and they can have one chick and they have another car parked off, and they can have a chick in there. Or you have two chicks in one car, and then a whole bunch of niggas just take turns. This is a thing.
2 in the front, 2 in the back. That's the way I like
Welcome to 2021.
Yeah, I was a commuter in college, so I didn't live on campus to experience all of this.
I didn't do. So what's your advice, Cole?
Bro, get the fuck up out of there, man.
She not the one. You can't. Can you turn a hoe into a housewife?
Lori Harvey.
I mean, if you Houdini,
Shut
maybe
your ass
if you Houdini, bro. But I honestly, speaking personally, I couldn't do that if one of my homies smashed, and I was there for the whole encounter. Like, that's weird as fuck.
I think that's strange.
That I'm gonna think about that. Like, I mean, you shouldn't because it's in the past, but and I guess you love her. But I'm gonna be like, nah, bro, I can't do that. Be with a chick that one of my homies done smashed? No.
And is she still smashing the homies?
That's a good question.
Cause where y'all at with it, Jerry? What's your advice?
They said kick him on the low.
I would say, sir, I personally would not do it, especially knowing that she, you know, did my homie, and you were listening to. I what it is, sir. I think that she'd have probably put a root on you. Mm-hmm. She done put something on you that your ass ain't never had. She was doing the bust it. Hey. She was doing some things to you that you never have experienced before. I wish you would have told me if y'all were like freshmen, sophomores, or juniors in college, because that would have told me a lot. Sounds like you're a freshman. You probably didn't get a lot of action at home. You know, you met this guy in college. Y'all became friends. Y'all cool. Girl. You know, he's putting you on some stuff. Like, bro, go ahead and try. I don't give a fuck. Go ahead and bust down. Shit, she ain't mine. Mm-hmm. And you done did it, and you done fell in love. I don't think that's ever happened to me. I have been his friend and running my mouth too much, talking about, oh, that chick, and then somebody go behind me and backdoor me and fell in love with the girl. I was like, God, nigga.
Damn.
I wasn't telling you for you to talk to her. I was telling you, but it wasn't like nothing close to what they talking about. Oh, thank you. There we go. So I would say, this ain't the one. You in college still, y'all young.
Keep it moving. Everybody in college that's listening, keep moving. Though.
Well, I felt my wife in college, so let's not say that.
Yeah. Wait, were y'all?
We were juniors.
When y'all started dating for real. Mm-hmm. Y'all were juniors.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That's nice.
Vasco found his potential
soon to be
senior year.
Don't say that on the air, so you ain't gonna propose tomorrow.
Senior year. Okay.
This is gonna age well.
What's the next one?
Okay.
Hold on, come back. Wait, what?
This is gonna age well.
Your show?
Oh, me saying that.
You
soon
finna
to be.
You finna propose?
No, hell no, not tomorrow.
So
2021?
Ooh.
You think you're?
Ooh.
We talk about it off here.
We go off air.
We'll talk. You know, this is serious.
Okay.
I'm finna jump
just
on
family with this one. Okay.
Yeah,
more game.
Yeah, you know it. All right, go ahead, Vanessa. What's the next one? I'm sorry.
All right, the next one, it says, "Before I say I do," from Ashburn, Virginia. Hey, I know that y'all will chime in, but Vanessa, help me out with this one. I met my now fiance 2 years ago. I've been hurt in the past, and when I say hurt, I mean hurt. Men used to dog me out back in the day. I wasn't the prettiest, I can be honest and admit that, but my glow up was something serious. My confidence has always been high, so when I met my fiance now 2 years ago, he was attracted to that. We dated for a year before he asked me to marry him. I happily said yes. I'm 32 years old and I've always dreamed of being a wife. But why is it when you find someone new that makes you happy, somebody from your past always comes along? I recently ran into my high school crush at the grocery store. He has moved out of the state for college and stayed gone. He had gotten married and divorced. I saw that on Facebook. Although he never showed any interest in me back in the day, he was always a gentleman. He was sweet and still is. He still has them pearly white teeth and them deep waves in his head, and I could still see his print through his pants. He wanted to connect with me for a business lunch since I work in real estate and he's looking to purchase a home here. Lunch was good. We kept it business professional, but it was when he texted me afterwards and it made me melt. He told me how fine I was and all of the nasty things he wanted to do to me. I told him that I was engaged and he told me, engaged means you're still single. He just wants to taste me and I can't lie. I want to taste him too, child. I'm thinking I should get this out of my system before I say I do. I love my fiance, but this man has always been my what if guy. Vanessa, girl, help me out. Signed, he came back for a reason, right?
She talking to you.
Sis, no. Yes, but no. Because y'all never did anything before. So he's just coming back to play with well enough. Don't do it. The grass is not always greener. You sound very, at the beginning of this letter, you sound very happy and content with where you are. Please stay there. Please continue to fuel that fire. Don't be distracted. Don't be swayed. I saw something today, a post today that said exes can always smell progress. So he must be smelling your progress, but keep it moving because it's never worth it. I'm dealing with something a little similar
Say what?
in my relationship.
Dun, dun, dun.
Angelica.
Just a little bit. I definitely get it on my side, but I feel like men are always gonna try it
For sure.
forever.
Yeah.
But the person
And I'm looking at my producer like, see if she making any glimpses in her face.
the man I'm dating, his ex-girlfriend keeps making small talk with him via DMs on his Instagram, responding to stories in opening questions.
And he didn't even say anything too entertaining.
Basically, and he's not. And truthfully, and I love him, but he's not. He's a tech guy.
That's my frat brother, but yeah.
And so it's just like, sis, get the fuck on. Respectfully, cause it's dead. But I say all that to say, y'all never even had each other. You could do all of this, fuck up what you got good for his thing to look like that right now. All right, and that's that right now. That's all I got for you, Vasco.
Nah, you summed it up perfectly. I would not go chasing for a greener grass because there is none. You just trying to get you caught up in what was.
It's tempting.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was, especially if you had a huge crush on this person, and now that you are quote unquote glowing up, you know what I'm saying? It's a whole different vibe for you, and now he's seeing that, and it's like, now okay, I'm gonna show interest now. Mm-hmm. However, like you said you used to be the what thrown around girl, nobody really
mistreated.
Yeah. Y'all went to high school together. You don't think he peep? You don't think he knows this? You don't think he?
Mistreated.
You know what I'm saying? Type shit. I would just. That shit all together.
That
shorty.
is, sis. Yeah.
You gonna fuck up some good.
I've definitely have people from my past who I could seeing my progress and try to come back into my life, and it does get a little tempting here and there, but hell no, I would never fuck up what I got going on for a little play ever.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Ma'am, I don't know. I think the fact that you writing into us asking lets us further know you already did some shit.
Oh, you think she already did?
I think she already did some shit.
She by the time we read this, she probably already texting.
Right.
Don't text him back no more. Block him.
She's engaged. I what you said?
Block him.
Say it again. How you did
Block
the camera? Point at the
Block
camera.
him.
Bless her.
On IG, Facebook, Twitter, and on the phone.
Hold on. What we doing again? Block him.
IG. Oh, block them. Facebook, IG, Twitter, Snapchat, the phone.
Damn.
That's the 5.
Who the fuck is this nigga? Trump?
She already did.
Listen,
banned
I
by
had
everything.
somebody. I had to. Okay, let me block your number. Shit, now I gotta block you on Instagram.
Take this nigga
Goddamn, I gotta block you on Facebook.
Twitter.
Yeah. I still got a happy Founders Day.
I don't.
From a platform.
Wow.
I swear to God.
Email.
I don't know because the letters are a little behind because we went to the New Year, we took some time off.
Lord.
So I don't know when this what this letter falls at. I can almost I hope we in time. But
don't do it. See, you probably did send him a message or two.
I think she did. I think she just committed. Because it sounded. What's wrong with your fiance? Now, and I'm not. I don't think that anything is wrong with him. But you kind of breezed by. That ain't the letter. You kind of breezed by.
Look, I'm trying to look.
You kind of breezed by him like you. Oh, he's great. He came out to a year, and it sounds like you were almost settling for him. You get me?
I do get that.
Kind of like you was almost settling for your fiance, and you not really. He ain't really the it guy, but he's the guy that's like it. Like, okay, yeah, he's good.
This is what I wanted.
He's what I think I wanted.
Okay,
you know what I mean? Like he has all the things that I think I need, and he can make me a mom, and he matches my fly. But it's something in you that got you a little itchy for this
girl boo.
For this old guy.
Some old flame.
No, still don't.
Yes, bro.
I don't think that you should.
I would love. That's the thing with these letters. I would always love a little bit more information.
Come back next week.
But
I don't think that you should, but I think that you should take whatever has you thinking of doing it. You should have a couple of steps back and look at your fiance and your current situation. In my opinion.
Is it worth losing?
Yeah, because when I was engaged, there was nothing that could have persuaded me like to. Oh, what? Maybe. You know what I mean?
I've tell whatchamacallit, I ain't gonna say his name all the time. The only person after him that could take me have to be an astronaut. Basically, where he's at in his life and his accolades, like, and I don't know no astronauts from
now is it his accolades or is it him?
It's him. It's his. We don't have no 50-50 going on. I don't open no doors. Like, good with my family. Is employable. Is an entrepreneur. So
what more do you need?
Hell no.
Huh?
I wouldn't do.
Yeah,
I ain't messing that up at all.
So to your exact point, I think that you have a. Call this goddamn engagement off because you don't want to marry this man.
I disagree with Jerry.
She don't want to marry.
Maybe reflect. I do agree with him on that. Reflect, but
you don't want to marry this man.
Please,
you know what?
If you need to, make a list of both.
See where we're coming from.
The pros, but you don't even know because you don't know this man because he been gone, married and divorced. You don't want that. Next.
She don't want the guy that she with. Sister, take some time, talk to yourself.
You gotta pray.
Reflect. You better say that again.
She needs to.
It's not that deep, y'all.
She do. He's talking about wasting the whole ass marriage over some high school poontang. You feel me? Like, it ain't that. It's not.
Before I say I do.
She's not going to do it. You better not do it. I really don't think she's going to do it.
Come back this week, tell if you did it or not.
She didn't did it. Scott, what's going on in Florida this week? Because every week it's some Florida fuckery going on. So I need you to tell me what's going on this week.
You already know. This is a pretty common thing down here in Florida. We got Florida man. We got all these crazy individuals that don't look like us per se running around here. But this week, a Florida inmate is caught after escaping through hospital ceiling and trying to disguise in a janitorial uniform. We'll talk about that, but first roll the intro.
I don't care what part of Florida it is. The craziest people in all of America are in the Bronx in Florida.
That's distilled. It's just like, it's pure. It's 100% pure. Uncut Florida fuckery.
Yo, this week on What the Florida, we have had to sit up for this one. Officers surrounded Jackson Memorial Hospital on Friday afternoon after an inmate who was thought to be wearing a hospital gown attempted to escape. The inmate, identified as Jermaine Henderson, was supposed to be taking a shower before scheduled surgery when he escaped through the ceiling of the bathroom. He made it to the 10th floor and stole a janitorial uniform, police said. Officers quickly put the hospital on lockdown and set up a perimeter. Henderson, 39, was running and jumping through people's backyards, so the residents called 911. Records show Henderson has a history of criminal cases that goes back to 2002. He was convicted in 2013 and sentenced to 9 years and 6 months in prison. His scheduled termination date was June 16, 2024. The attempted escape will likely change that.
He had 4 years left, basically.
And he fucked it all up.
Probably three.
Which doesn't seem like a lot of time, but that's a fucking lot of time.
That is a long time.
3 years of your life.
Gone. You know how much shit you done missed?
A lot.
But can we give him credit for being creative?
And you know what? That's what made me lead into my question for y'all this week. What is one or your greatest escape?
I got one.
You got one? Go ahead,
I got
Vanessa.
One. The first one that comes to mind when I was sophomore, junior in high school. Mm-hmm. I snuck this boy in. At the time, I was a virgin.
Vanessa.
That's what everybody see. Yeah. I was super tomboy and a virgin at the time. My god family, basically all of them, lived with me, and so I had the house to myself, which never happened because 11 people were living with me at the time. And so I called him over. He came over. We wasn't doing that. We were basically dry hunching, on top of some laundry on the bed type shit, and then no more than 5 minutes. And then there was a knock at the door. And then we both jumped up like, oh, shit. And then I had to open my window. I didn't have a screen on it, thank God. He just jumped out the window. I went to open the door and there wasn't nobody but my god sister, who was the same age as me at the time. So then she came in. Shout out to Court. Court, I got to tell you something. such and such is in the backyard. And then she started crying and I started crying. And then I went around to the back. I was like, you can come in the house now because it ain't nobody. And then like 5 minutes later, his homeboy picked him back up. But
so y'all couldn't even finish dry
that
humping.
was a really lukewarm story, I know. But for me, like my heart was pounding. And I had a hickey on my neck and I played softball. And this was like middle of the summer, July.
Oh my God.
So I had a turtleneck on, Under Armour on during the game. And I'm sure my daddy was like,
the fuck she got going on?
What the fuck? He probably knew.
Okay.
But it's a lot of stuff I think my dad peeped.
He definitely did.
But
he didn't say nothing.
He ain't say nothing.
Yeah.
I think he like felt the shame on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he
Look at my baby over there looking dumb.
I always think about that.
Basically.
Niggas think we so smart.
I'll tell y'all another story where I look dumb as fuck.
Let me tell you a story.
For real. So the turtleneck in the summertime to hide a hickey. And then one time I was not giving fellatio. I was dry hunching again, but on my knees.
Wait, huh?
Yes, I was like
me and the producer said huh at the same time.
Like he's laying down and I'm on top of him, like straddle him.
Full clothes on though.
Yeah, but clothes on. Yeah.
Who the fuck was that turning on?
Him and I.
How old were y'all?
We were like juniors in high school. So I got
get the fuck off me.
Yeah, the fuck is you doing?
We were devout Christians. Okay.
The Bible didn't say this, so we okay.
So I had got rug burn on my knees.
Oh my God.
So
you
I
went
put
shorts?
Oh, you was going in. Ooh, ha. You like that, huh?
You like that?
It was intense.
I would.
Okay? I put Band-Aids on my knees. So then I was walking around for a week with shorts on, but with Band-Aids on both my knees.
Oh, your daddy knew what the hell was going on.
And he was like, what the fuck you have Band-Aids on your knees?
My daughter's such a freak.
Looking back now, I'm like, God damn, that looks stupid.
Turtleneck, Band-Aids.
Bro, like we think we so smooth, bro. And I'm like, if I was a parent, I would most definitely know what's going on. So I know they know what's going on.
What's been your greatest escape, Sko, if you ever had one? Have you ever had one?
Jump out a window?
Man, I had to jump off a damn building. I bullshit you not. So you know, all right. So let me set the scene for everybody. If you in Jacksonville, this should be a hoot for you. So we down by the beach bars over there on the Jacksonville beach.
Okay.
You know what surf is?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. So it was my Calvin. He plays for Hawaii. His girlfriend. It was her birthday.
You got to blank his name out.
My homeboy, it was his girlfriend's birthday. She wanted to go to the beach bar, so she had like two of her cousins come down, and she wanted me and him to hang out with them, and you know what I'm saying, just make sure everybody have a smooth night. So we get the surfer, and they was trying to get the girls in for free, but they wanted us to get in with them for free, and the bouncer was like, no, y'all can't get in, y'all gotta pay like $25 each, and we like, nigga, what
surfer?
What, bro? Exactly. So we looked at it, like, what the fuck is you talking about? And
who went there tonight?
Huh?
That's what I would ask.
Basically, like a live band in there?
Bro, nobody. It was like a regular ass night. But in them like saying that, it caused a commotion between the two cousins because they from New York, so they had attitudes already. So they got onto bro and they caused a scene. And he was like, "Nah, all y'all just got to get out of here." So me and Cal came over to plan. You know how Surf got the gates in the back?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
Sure. So we told them, we was like, y'all just go in, we'll get in. They was like, how? We was like, don't worry about it, we got it. So Surfer has like these gates in the back behind the actual surfer itself. We hopped the gate. We jumped on top of like the ice machine because it's 2 stories. Surfer's 2 stories.
Yeah.
So we was just gonna hop over the little.
Hang out with these girls.
We was like, bro, y'all fuck, y'all got us fucked up. So we was gonna hop over the little panel that was on the second floor. We start like moving to get on top of the building. I get on top of the building and Cal is jumping on, about to jump on with me. And somebody who's working in the kitchen hears us and she comes out and all she says, "What the fuck are y'all doing? Buzz! Nigga come out running. It's like 3 dudes come out running. Cal took the fuck off. And I knew exactly what that meant. Nigga, I'm finna take the fuck off.
You run, I'm running.
I'm on top of the building.
Didn't run.
He jumps over the gate and he takes off. He gone. I know he gone. I know he good. They still see me though, but it's a gate between the building and this other building. So I jump And I land on the sidewalk, scared the shit out of this couple. And I just start going. And so I run around the entire building. Then I brush myself off, make sure I'm cool.
Right.
And I start walking back by the gate. And I could see, like, it was like 10 dudes, 10 security dudes just out there looking for us. One passed by me.
What they was going to do if they got you?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
get out.
I'm like, shit.
You already out.
I said, what's so funny, bro? He passed by me. I said, everything all right? What's going on? Somebody trying to break in the server. I said, bro, not again. That's crazy. People out here is crazy, bro. Y'all have a good night. And I just kept on walking. Met up with Cal a little bit later.
Some smooth shit. I can't do stuff like that.
My greatest escape had nothing to do with like girls or whatever, because I'm the youngest, as you was talking about earlier.
You was running away from somebody?
Well, no,
I'm trying to envision you jumping out a window and running.
You damn sure ain't see me jump out the window, because first of all, I got a car.
Oh.
You never have to run.
No, like the crazy thing, I had a girl tell me one time, Jerry, you know how you be young and you be grown at the same time? Jerry, I am in 11th grade. First of all, what I'm not going to do is sneak in somebody's window.
Wow.
I'm like, bitch, well,
at least she had standards.
I ain't never snuck in no window.
You better climb down and get up.
She had standards. I like it.
But no, so my greatest escape, and we used to do this thing in Palm Coast. It was called going golfing. The statute of limitations, I'm up for sure. And if it's not, it wasn't me. But we would, so we have a golf course in Palm Coast, and I never did, but they would go to the golf course, pick up all the, why you look like that?
Not again.
I never went on the golf course and picked up the golf balls. I had the car. So what we'd do, we would drive, and like they'll throw golf balls at people and cars, and how they was reckless with the shit. I was ashamed, but it was fun. And so we were like in this neighborhood, and my cousin got out the car. And my homeboy was in my car too, and he got the car to go pee. So I know my cousin is very mischief. Like he does, like he the cousin that's like, okay, I can't.
Your cousin is very what?
I fucked up the word.
Mischievous.
There you go, mischievous.
Why the fuck you wouldn't let him? Y'all made me repeat the shit.
No, that's why, because he always come for you.
But I wanted him to repeat it like 3 times.
My bad.
You gave it to him on the first bite.
Next time I catch him.
Mischievous.
Go ahead.
There you go.
So my cousin is that, and I know him. I know him since I was little.
Okay.
So we pulled over like on the side of this road. I'm in my Buick Park Avenue Powder Blue 22.
This man too cool.
And I'm sitting in the driver's seat. It's in drive. My cousin gets out the car, and I see him walking like, you know, this. My homeboy in the back seat, he gets out the car to pee. He has his back door open. So I'm looking, I'm peeping game. I see my cousin grab a boulder about this big. He has like a rock. And my homeboy is like peeing in the yard. So my cousin grabs the boulder, picks it up, throws it at this house, hits a window. All you hear is psh.
What the fuck is wrong with this man?
Why would you?
My cousin jumps in the car. I'm scared, so I hit the gas. Yeah.
Left his ass.
My homeboy still peeing. He's like, oh, wait a minute. Oh. So he done pissed on himself.
Oh, shit.
I done hit the gas so hard the back door didn't close, so he can't get in. I kind of left him, so he like running, peeing on himself. That was my greatest escape, because I was like, I am not going to be here when the police come get y'all niggas for burglary.
You better come on.
That's my greatest escape.
Jump in the trunk.
You better jump on it. I don't know how the fuck you called out.
Bro, that would make me so mad, bro.
Oh, cousin ain't no good for
Cousin
that.
ain't no good. No, and cousin saw him like,
watch this.
Watch
Make it more interesting tonight.
Jump in my car. I was like, oh, this nigga's dirty.
How old were y'all doing that?
I was like 15, 16.
Watch y'all kids, man.
Please.
I never did shit like that. But every time somebody tell me, like my friends used to break in cars and stuff, I'm like, what?
I never broke in.
What is wrong with you?
And you know what?
What friends are you hanging with?
I didn't think that anything was. I didn't think that. I thought it was like fun games. But then like it took like literally a weekend for me. Like, Jerry, you got a car.
Now you a homeowner.
Like even before then, like Jerry, you got a car. You in 10th grade, 11th grade. What if somebody drove down the street and threw eggs and stuff at your car? You woke up the next morning and saw it. How would you feel? So I was like, oh, I'm done.
You'd be pissed.
Aww.
I'd be pissed as fuck. So that was that for me.
Definitely a learning lesson.
That's so good that you internalized that and you learned your own lesson.
Epiphany. EPIPHANY.
That's what the greats do. They learn big lessons like that at a young age.
Jerry the Great. Give me 3, not 2. Cappy, you see this case. All right.
My fault. My fault.
Hey, y'all. Valentine's Day is coming. And yeah, the romantic dinner is always nice. You might even get her some flowers or chocolates. But this year you should switch it up. Give her what she wants. Something sweet, something strong, something Scentsy. Scentsy is giving our listeners a sweet Valentine's Day bundle for only $25. You can mix and match soaps and body creams, wax bars and diffusers. You know that's what she wants. Now you can only get this deal through Peggy, a Black independent distributor. So put this number in your phone. 386-295-5223. That's 386-295-5223. Ask for Peggy and tell her you want the Valentine's Day bundle and that Vanessa sent you. Trust me, your someone special will thank you. Again, the number is 386-295-5223. Good luck.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as promised, joining us right now on the Dignified Delinquents podcast, we have Grammy-nominated singer, songwriter. This dude is known for the song Suffocate and my personal favorite, Put You to Bed. We got Jay Holiday in the building,
Yes,
man.
sir.
What up?
First and foremost, I appreciate you for coming on and blessing us with this interview. To me, I don't want to speak for everybody else, but to me, you are R&B legend, just to me. So I appreciate this.
No, for me, for sure, yes. With bed and suffocate, yes.
I appreciate that for sure.
So how you been? You got new music coming out. That got to be exciting. How you been, especially with everything going on in the world, COVID and all that good stuff?
Man, I'm good, man. You know, I just try to live each day with positivity. You know, every day can't be great, but you know, man, I'm here, man. I'm alive. I'm breathing. I still got my talent that I can share with the world. So I'm good, man. I don't really have no complaints. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Now I want to just jump right into something. I was doing some research on you, and I found out that you're the son of a pastor. Is that correct?
Yeah. My mom's an ordained minister. You know, she's still practicing to this day. So
how you write a song? How you write a song like Bed? Because they say them PKs be the freaky ones. The PKs.
He proved it right.
The worst ones, man. That's funny. Yeah, man. You know, it's funny because, like, you know, I mean, you know, in R&B, it's a certain thing that we got to do anyway. You know, we do the love songs and the relationship songs, and you know, my mom, she support me 100%. You know, I try to keep it as clean as possible, but you know, I'm 39 now, so
okay.
You know, I'm grown, so you know, she trusts my judgment.
Okay.
Sure. While we talking about the music, I was listening to your new album coming out, and I really appreciated the acapella style of your opening to the album. Anything influence that or inspire that?
Oh, you talking about the mixtape? You talking about Vacation?
Yes.
Yeah. That was just something I wanted to do. You know, growing up, you know, I listened to a lot of Take Six. I listened to, you know, Boyz II Men, obviously. So I just felt like that's something that people ain't really doing no more. You know, I was just bored one day, and I was just like, you know what? I wonder how this will sound, and I just did it. You know, and it came out pretty cool.
Yeah, I loved it. Is there a woman you singing to in this album, especially when it came to Vacation?
Nah, that's a compilation of a lot of failed situations.
A lot of failed situations? Tell us about a vacation.
A lot of failed situations.
Can you tell us about
Say
one?
again?
Can you tell us the story of a vacation?
Little glimpse.
You know, man, like, see, the thing about women, right?
Right, give me talk, OG. Give me talk, OG. Give me right.
That's not what we're
Like,
gonna do.
And especially with me being an artist, you know, for some reason, you know, women don't like to really deal with R&B artists. And it's just like, man, I'm human too. I'm a man, you know what I mean? And so, you know, I don't trick off either. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You say you face rejection?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I think every man has, but I think I get a little more than normal because they just like, oh, you're not serious about me. Why me? I hate that question. Why me? What do you mean? Like,
why not you?
So you're just not confident. Like, I'm picking you. Like, what's up? And so you know, women, they'll pick the dude that's just safe.
How do you pick them? How do you find your women?
Confidence. And then so it throws me off when I'm like, yo, she looks super confident, and then it's like, but you can have anybody. Why me? Like, all right, never mind.
Are you a DM slider?
All right, never mind. But that could be them trying to play it off to like, why me? I mean, out of all the girls in the world, you'd have been in Paris.
She just want her head gassed up a little bit.
Why you trying to talk to me? She wants you to put a little gas in her tank. That's all that is.
And I try to explain it like it's your confidence and whatever, but they, like I said, the women like to choose the safe man. You know what I'm saying? I'm not safe. Like it's gonna be some ups, it's gonna be some downs, and that's just what relationships are. You know what I mean?
You got to be tall enough to ride this roller coaster. You feel me?
I don't know about that. That don't sound fun at all.
Does that come with the business? Is that what it is? That you're in the industry where it is a roller coaster. Is that why? Is that why?
I think it's that, and I'm light skinned, man.
Man, you playing?
We had the hardest time, man. I guess we just don't look trustworthy or something. I don't know.
Cause y'all usually ain't no good.
Y'all just got a bad rep. You just got a bad rep right now.
Shout out to all the light skinned dudes.
So
Oh, you a Sag? Yeah, that could do it. That could do it.
I'm a light skinned singing Sag. That's
singing light skin. Oh yeah,
that's a deadly trio, boy.
I would think that. Now, do you find yourself in a position where have you found yourself in a position where you were able to have women, I'm going to use a bad word and say at your disposal, because you're a light-skinned singer, they just throwing themselves at you and you got tired of that, you got tired of that game. You 39, you want to settle down, find you a nice tender.
Right. For sure. I mean, I've had my share, you know what I mean? It's not that it gets boring. It's just kind of like, all right, man, like you just got to outgrow some stuff sometimes. You know what I mean? It's just to the point of, being a father and stuff like that, you want to pick the right one and hopefully, deal with somebody that's good with kids and stuff like that. And, you can't find that in the club. I mean, people say you can, but you really can't find that in the club.
I've met some cool people in the club.
You said you met. You ain't say
you're right.
That is a fact.
Let me ask, is there anyone that you would like to collaborate with that you haven't had the opportunity to yet?
I love to do a duet with Jasmine Sullivan.
She just put out some fire. That'll be fire.
That would be good.
I would love to do a duet with her. And I actually have the perfect song to do it. I want to remake this Donny Hathaway song and make it a duet. And I think that joint would be super dope.
Can I ask you which Donny Hathaway song are you gonna hold on to it so nobody don't hear it and beat you to the punch?
What's the exact name of it? It's if I ever leave you, baby,
you better come on with the vocals.
You say I told you so. I just think that would be a dope duet. First half be the male, second half be the female. I just think that'd be a dope duet.
I like that.
Like some Kiki and Avant.
Yeah, Kiki and Avant. But you get Jay Holiday and Jasmine.
Yes, please do that.
Now I got a question for you. We the Dignified Delinquents, and I've been a Dignified Delinquent my whole life. Now, when you put the song Bed out, I was in 7th grade. Do you know what that did to every middle school student who was dreaming, just trying to get in somebody's bed?
Well, I hope you was still thinking about the books back then.
Yeah. The books and the booty at the same
time. The double B's.
The double B's. Yeah, man, that song.
I mean, it was weird. Because it's a lot of metaphors and stuff in there. So, hopefully back then you didn't really know what I was talking about.
I was catching them like
listen to it with adult eyes when this re-recording.
Oh, man.
Peek over the sun is the only thing that's rising. You heard what this man said.
Hey, stop playing with him.
You feel this pressure, nah.
The 10 in this room.
Suffocate had me at 16. Like, goddamn, you don't love me no more. And it went through a heartbreak.
It's weird, man. And I never really. I guess that's why I always had kind of the lyrical content that I had, because I wasn't focused on selling to the younger people. And my crowd was 18 to 35. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm like, all kids gonna listen to what they want to listen to. I was sneaking and listening to Tupac and all kind of stuff when I was a kid. So, you just hope that parents got a good eye on their kids. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be what it's gonna be. I just hope that I hope you was safe back then.
We the internet generation. We had MP3s. We had B_E_D on the MP3 player, and we got your music off a LimeWire. So
YouTube to MP3 converter.
I apologize for that.
LimeWire, bro.
Definitely had you on a bird CD.
Don't worry, we was listening.
But now
we gonna stream it for real. This
we know
time.
better.
Hey,
it's all good.
We gotta get Dignified Delinquents. Okay. Let me ask you a quick question, man. Out of all your time with becoming a seasoned veteran in the craft that you do, can you tell me who was your favorite producer that you worked with?
Oh man, favorite producer that I worked with? Sheesh. I have to say Rodney Jergens, man. It was just it was a phenomenal experience, man. Just to actually be acknowledged and recognized and told by somebody that great that I had it. You know what I mean? And that I'm talking about is like that star quality. A lot of people don't have that these days, but to hear that from Darkchild, you know what I mean? It was just like, wow. And it was a very Christian session, because Darkchild's really into the church. A lot of people know that. But you couldn't drink, couldn't smoke in the session. I had to sneak outside and do all of that. So it was funny. But man, it was just really dope, man, just to see somebody that great work.
Nice.
It was dope.
Okay. So now I have to ask this, coming from a younger head, if you will. If you had to do a versus battle, who would you want to go toe to toe with?
It's a good ass question.
I want to do a live singing versus with Jacquees.
Now, we the Dignified Linguists.
Just to put all that whole conversation.
We gonna cut this bullshit out now. Jacquees ass. He that dude.
Stop. I love Jacquees.
I'm saying,
that would be awesome.
It'd just shut up the naysayers. You know what I mean?
Okay.
A live singing battle.
I said this in another interview. I said, yo, how about you take my songs, since you like singing other people's songs. You take my songs and I take yours, and we'll just see who sounds better.
Listen, you heard it right here on the Dignified Delinquents podcast.
I'm very here for it.
Now, I'm Team Jay Holiday, and when we interview Jacquez next week, I'm gonna be Team.
You call that man Quez. That's funny.
So since you mentioned Jacquez, I do have a question, and I see the conversation going around a lot about the R&B singer being dead. What do you say to the people who say R&B music is over and done? That's not the wave. That was the move of the 90s, early 2000s. What do you say to those folks?
Oh man, do your research, man. There's a lot of great stuff out here. Like you said, Jasmine Sullivan just put out a dope album. Raheem Devon just put out a dope album. I mean, it's weird. I saw an article that was saying we want albums from this person this year, and it showed how many years it's been since they put out albums. It was like 12 years, 10 years, 9 years, and these are dope R&B people. And it's just like, it's not dead. It's just like, if y'all not gonna buy it and y'all not listening, it's almost kind of like, why spend the energy, And I had to get out of that mindset, because if you just sit back and just watch it dissipate, it's gonna dissipate, And it's the auto-tune, man. They got to outlaw auto-tune, man.
Outlaw auto-tune.
I'm like, we glad you
should
came
be
back.
able to use it.
Yeah, I think that's definitely helping a lot of these folks out there. If you hear how they really sound, they sound
right.
like me for real.
The kids don't even know what R&B is no more, because auto-tune got, they got the rappers singing and everybody's singing. Like, everybody's a singer now.
I will tell you, the kids love Fantasia. They will.
That's a pop.
The kids love.
They do. My students love Fantasia.
But yeah, it's just like, and then people get mad when I speak on it. And it's just like, so when you watch basketball, you just say everybody on the court is dope. When you watch football, you say everybody on the field is dope.
No,
no, that man trash.
Your shit.
Like, we say it like, why is it? And then it's like, I guess because I'm light skinned, I shouldn't be talking trash. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Talk your shit.
They say I be acting light skinned. I don't be mean.
Man, the number one man who run the game right now is light skinned. You feel me? You good. AKA Drake.
Thank you.
I.e. Drake.
Now, but I am watching you because I can see you. You are squinting real light skinned. You know how light skinned dudes do that little light skin squint. You do got the light skin squint going on. The little sexy smile
with the pit bull meme when they was like this. Nah, man. I have my son all day, so he been driving me crazy. That's
okay. How's fatherhood?
Back and forth.
How's fatherhood? With being in this industry, how do you manage the both?
Man, honestly, man, the pandemic was probably the best thing that happened to me. Just being able to be home, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's hard sometimes. You know, just missing time and missing recitals and all kind of stuff, man. It's just it's hard, but you get through it. You know what I mean? You just got to push through it.
Does your son want to be in the industry? Is that something that you would encourage him to do, or you like, nah, stay away from this?
I have 5 sons, and they all do something different. But my 1-year-old.
Wait a minute. Let's go back.
You have achieved every man's dream.
Oh yeah, I don't know how, man. I got blessed with sons. I got 2 girls and 5 boys, man.
Wait a minute. Let's come back. You got 7 kids, Jay Holiday.
Go forth and multiply. Is what the good book says.
What were you doing in that bed, sir?
Oh Lord.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, my 1-year-old. Back to my 1-year-old.
You got a 1-year-old?
Nah, he won. Won in September, but he hear a beat. He still ain't got no rhythm quite yet. He on it though, you know, and I feel like, you know, he got a little microphone and drum set for Christmas, and he just be going crazy with it. So I think he might actually be the one that's gonna actually follow in my footsteps.
We're gonna look back at this interview in 15 years.
Be like, yeah, that's young. That's young Holiday.
He called it.
All right,
Holiday in.
All right, though. Mr. Holiday, we have reached the portion of the show where we do play this game called Dignified Delinquent. And to us, a dignified delinquent is someone who is cultured yet unapologetic. I can never get this out. Every time we do this, I never can get it out. Unapologetically, there we go, authentic. Now, with that being said, I'm finna place you in a bunch of scenarios where you can choose a dignified response or a delinquent response. And I'm pretty sure you can guess which is which. Are you ready?
For sure.
All right. Yep, we finna see. First question we got. An anti-masker sneezes as they pass by you. How do you respond?
Look at them like they crazy and tell them to go somewhere with that, man. You know, I ain't gonna tell them to put no mask on. It's your choice, but like, dude, why you so close to me?
All right. So check this. A promoter books you to perform, but when you get there, he tells you he doesn't have the money. How do you respond? Dignified or delinquent?
Oh, delinquent. Totally.
Are you turning up on them?
Totally.
Got to, right? It's only right.
I got to. I mean, because it's like we done came out here, we done hopped on the plane, like value my time. You know what I'm saying? Like just value my time.
I feel that.
Fair business. That's all.
All right, I feel that. Okay. How about this? A fan walks up to you asking for an autograph, but they aren't wearing a mask. How do you respond? Dignified or delinquent?
Just because of that's what the fan we sign up for the fans.
Mm-hmm.
I would have to. I just have to make it real quick. You know what I'm saying? We can't do a picture, but I'll give you the autograph.
You gonna risk your corona for a fan?
I mean, that's what we got into it for, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, man, you a real one. I can't do that shit. You take a girl home, but she doesn't know how to ride. How do you respond? Dignified or delinquent?
All the way delinquent. You know what? Because you don't want to hurt nobody's feelings. You know, she might just not be experienced, you know, and you can't fault somebody for that. But we gonna have to get you off the pony though.
Nah, the shoe is on the other foot.
We gotta figure out something else.
Nah. What you say, Scope?
I said if the shoe is on the other foot,
she gonna kick you out that damn.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So why not?
Why not just?
Well, the shoe will never be on that foot. So kids, I think I know what I'm doing.
So Vasco just mentioned Ride, and I wanted to quickly segue. You got a new single. Your new single Ride drops this Monday, January the 18th. What can the fans expect from you on this single? What? Because I'm thinking Ride means ride.
Oh yeah, it's self-explanatory. Yeah, man, we getting them back in the bedroom, and we just want the ladies to have their ride game together. You know,
ladies
so
gotta
it's
have
crazy that you asked that question.
Practice some shit.
Hashtag get your ride together.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah,
Get my Megan knees together.
All right.
Hey, listen, I really appreciate you for coming on this show and chopping it up with us. Where can everybody find the new single when it drops, and where can they find you at on social?
Man, you can find me on social media at King J Holiday. And I actually I'm in a movie right now called Conflicted that just dropped today.
Chill out.
So, where can we find that?
So the link is in my bio. That's what I was about to say. The link is in my bio. But after tonight, then the link is going to go back up for Ride. And it's going to be on all platforms.
Oh, that's dope. That's dope. Yeah. Hey, listen, we are all fans. We are downloading the app. So I want to let everybody know, J Holiday, Monday, January the 18th, go listen to Ride.
Yes, sir.
I'm excited.
We appreciate you for coming on the podcast. One more time for J Holiday.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for joining us.
I appreciate y'all. This is cool. Y'all made me laugh. I needed that.
Hey, I don't know about y'all, but I am going to download the song Ride. That is not that I need to,
Got
for my enjoyment.
Got to.
Just to see what he's talking about.
I got to.
Just to see what he's talking about.
If it's anything like bad, it put me in my feelings like suffocate.
Yeah.
I need to see what he's talking about.
I appreciate him, man. He was a good interview.
I liked him.
I did.
For sure.
Jacquees.
What's up?
I'm just saying.
Hey.
Pointed you out.
My cup he put the challenge out there like,
You trying to see?
You my guy though. I love
We trying to see
I love
what's
you,
up.
Jacquees. So yes, come on, do the thing.
He.
oh.
And I be right in the car singing along.
Lit.
Is that
Jerry,
me or my car? Uh-huh.
so you been doing some prank phone calls.
Oh, you gonna ask
got
about
one for
that
us
on the
this
show
week.
right now? Yeah, so I got this new thing. It's called Jerry's Prank Phone Calls. Now, I ain't trying to be like nobody else but myself.
Okay.
But I just figured in this world of COVID, in this world of the unknown, I want to bring some light and laughter into everybody's life. So if you got somebody you think I should prank phone call, go to jerrythegreat.com. That's THA great.com. And just look for Jerry's prank phone calls. Fill out the information. I'll phone call your people. Now I got one today. Now this one today is gonna be a good one.
I'm excited.
This one today is called Mr. Willie, your ass going to jail. Here we go. Right here on the Dignified Links podcast. Willie.
Hello.
Willie, put that shit down and go wash your hands. Hello. Hey, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Hey, I was calling looking for, I believe his name is Mr. Troy. He has a concrete company.
Yes, that's speaking.
Okay. How you doing this evening? I'm sorry to call you so late. I was calling trying to get a quote from you. Now, I'm not sure how quick y'all can turn around. That's the thing.
Okay, what do you mean? How quick we can have the quote to you?
How quick you can get the service done?
Roughly, it takes about 2 to 5 days to get the permit from the city. What county are you in?
Now, I'm in Duval County, but right on the border, and I'm trying to bypass the city stuff. See, I got myself in a situation, and I don't need anything too big. I'm not trying to do a driveway or nothing, just a small slab. And I'm trying to see if
Okay, may I ask who I'm speaking with?
Yeah, my name is Willie Turner.
Okay, and Mr. Turner, you in Duval County?
Yes, sir, Duval, right on the edge of Duval and St. Johns County. Now, I got myself in a small situation. I'm desperate. I'm willing to pay. I just got to do this really, really quick.
What are you trying to get done?
So I just need just a small slab of concrete, but I need to put something in it.
You need to put something in it?
Yes, sir.
What do you mean?
I need to hide something in it before.
No, Mr. Willie, you might as well call somebody else.
Now, if I got cash on hand.
No, I don't give a damn, Mr. Willie. Excuse my English. I don't rock like that. I'm 100% legit, and you might have to find you another concrete company.
Okay, could you possibly tell me how to do it? Because can I just mix the stuff myself?
Hey, Mr. Willie, I don't know. Your ass going to jail. I can tell you that right now. Whatever you try to do, you don't need to do it. Because your ass going to jail.
Come on, young man. I'm trying to. Listen. I just got out. I just got out.
I'm finna go. Matter of fact.
Can I say one more thing to you before you go? I got. Damn it. Call him back.
Hello?
Hey, can I talk to Troy?
Yeah, who is this?
Hey, Troy, this is Jerry L. Takora got me to prank phone call you. You on my podcast right now.
That bullshit,
ain't nobody trying to bear.
I say, well, Mr. Will ass is going to jail, boy. I don't want no fuck. Matter of fact, let me get Mr. Will off my phone right now. Because I don't want nobody to look at no records or tell me. I was the last person. Hell no. You have it going, though. You have it going. So you said that you need to put something in it. What you mean by that?
Hey.
Hell no, Mr. Will. You finna go to jail.
Hey, dog, I got to tell you, you 100% legit. Can you just plug your concrete company so that all the listeners can know who you are?
Oh, absolutely. My name is Troy Redden from Flagler County, Flagler Finishing Concrete. And any of your legit concrete needs, y'all give us a call at 386-569-8203. I really appreciate it, man.
Hey, I appreciate it, man. I'm gonna get up with you.
Hey,
bro,
man.
Bro, your ass is going to jail.
I love his response.
Bro,
He was so
funny.
calm.
Funny.
Mr. Willie, as a matter of fact,
That probably ain't his first request to do some shady shit because
Right.
he knew too well how to handle that.
Nigga say, can I get a slab of concrete?
Just need a
Where the
slab.
fuck are you, bro? They got a barbecue. Can I get a slab of concrete? What?
Mr. Willie, your ass going to jail.
Trying to bury something. Well, what? He said, whatever you trying to do, you don't need to do
You
it.
trying to get Mr. Willie involved? Oh my God!
You might need to find yourself another concrete company.
Hey, that's the prank phone call. That's what we do.
I like
this.
the thing, man.
I like this.
Three, real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. So if you got somebody you want me to prank phone call, all you got to do is send a message to me. Just go to jerrythegreat.com. That's jerrythagreat.com. Click on the button that says Jerry's prank phone calls. I need you to be very specific because if you're not, I'm gonna have to follow up with you via email. Because I'm not doing no just, hey, call somebody and say you're fucking my husband. No, I need details. So very specific. I got you.
More details than love them or leave them.
Say that again.
Sure. More details than love them or leave them.
Speaking of love them or leave them, Vanessa, we going on over to Women Want to Know. What y'all want to know this week? Because y'all always want to know
Every week.
something.
This week, I really want to know, and I've wondered this. I've thought about this a lot. Did porn?
All right.
Did porn?
All right. I don't know where this is going. But it's going to be good.
It sounds good.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
Part A. Did
shit.
you watch porn when you were younger, like before you started having sex? And if so, or even if you started watching after you had sex, did porn tarnish or create an expectation of what you thought it would be like in the bedroom? Did it set you up for failure? What did porn do for you in your adolescence as a young man?
Well, in my coming up
When
story,
did you start watching?
Man, I started watching porn like
6.
Nah, when the fuck was the PSP out? Cause I remember I was able to watch porn on my PSP.
School a little younger than me, yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted like 11, 12.
I could do 11.
Cause I was like, for me, I knew I was coming inside that teenage.
You was coming inside some stuff?
Not chill out. I knew I was coming. I was coming up to become like the adolescent, the pre-adolescent type, like teenager. So I'm like, bro, at some point in time, I'm gonna fuck. Mm-hmm. I don't know anything about this shit. So it started off from like the search bar. I'll give you a search bar update. It went from like naked girls Period. Naked girl pictures.
That John get more and more specific.
Oh my God.
Not just so specific.
Oh my goodness. It was just naked girl pictures. And then it went from like naked girl pictures to
big booties. Big black booties.
I got caught looking at one time. My dad was like, "What the fuck is you doing at 1 a.m. looking at bigblackbooties.com?" I said, "Dad," like in front of my mom. My mom said, "What?"
How he knew you was looking at that?
They can see the damn router, the little router info.
Oh,
I don't remember.
You include your history.
Damn.
Okay.
I said, and I was like, what
do you want me to say here?
yeah.
You should be proud.
Yeah. Is this a bad thing? But nah, porn talking kind of what to expect in the bedroom, not in a negative way, more so in like, you want to do this. This is a template. You feel me? Just like this shit, it is a template of what you can, should, and possibly should do in the bedroom with a female. Now I took that shit, and after a couple test tries, made it my own.
What can I ask? What you saw from the women in porn, like even from not just the way they act, but like the way their bodies are maintained and the way their bodies look and things like that. Once you started having sex, did your experience match your expectation? Like, have you been that lucky, or did you always know, like, hey, I know this is.
Yeah, I was just gonna say I knew how to separate the two. I was never cause it's like so many different parts of the porn fucking universe. You feel me? Like you can watch regular shit when it's like an average everyday Joe couple type shit.
True.
You know what's that? Amateur, whatever it is.
Amateur.
Yeah. And then you got
amateur. The niggas in there bougie. Amateur.
I've heard it different ways, but
what the fuck you did?
That's why.
Amateur.
So you got them, and then you got motherfuckers like brazzers. You know what I'm saying? People that make Pornhub videos, but they make motherfuckers pay for it. Like you got different people. So it's like,
what's the name of those?
What I know, Brazzers is one.
Brazzers.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
Hell yeah, Brazzers is one. Pornhub is obviously
them,
one. What's another big one? I don't know. I don't really watch porn.
Rounded Brown.
That might be one.
So can I tell y'all about me? I don't. So because I'm a little younger than Vasco is, and so for me, I started older. You know, I'm older than thank you. I'm a little older than Vasco is.
Nah,
at all.
For real, I'm the only one.
A day in my life. But so I'm a little older than Vasco. So I started. So my brothers who are a little bit older than me, they started with they're the BET uncut phase.
Oh Lord.
So Vasco's saying, "Oh Lord," but he don't really know what BET uncut is.
I didn't have that. I had Girls Gone Wild on HBO.
See, slow down, because you young. You don't know about the tip drill video.
Go ahead.
What they did in the trip video?
Everything.
They took a credit card and slid it through a girl's booty crack on the tip drill video. Mm-hmm. I need a tip drill. So we was phoning the room. Bump beds. It was like jail. Phone call for bed one. Phone call for bed one. So I had to, like I was asleep and not watching it. You know what I mean? Oh, that's what she did.
This man.
But when I got a little older, I graduated to HBO. Real Sex Take One. Mm-hmm. And I saw some things and the Cat House series where they would go to the brothel and you would see some things. Hopefully it was a good episode. And
where they actually showed
some shit. But and then I don't know if y'all remember when HBO used to show actual porn. Soft porn.
Yes. Middle of the night.
So like at 3 o'clock in the morning, you up
late as a fuck.
You better say something.
Well, I didn't have when I was at my friend's house. I remember so distinctly. I was at my friend's house. We're not friends now, but we follow each other on Instagram. I ain't gonna call her out, but we was at her house and we was all in the bedroom. It was me, another girl, and a boy. Maybe we were like 5th grade. And and I was up in the bed like, I really don't think we should be watching this. And they were like, it's fine. And
y'all watching Passion Paradise.
We were definitely watching Channel 14. And I was like, ooh, this is weird.
Pursuit Island. So for me, the HBO gave me like this kind of, because I didn't know what the fuck, because all HBO show was like the hair and like the girl on top and her like moving. So you didn't really get to see the full effect. So I never knew where the hole was. Like I didn't know that there was a hole. I thought that she was like. Seriously, I didn't know that there was a hole.
I ain't no judging.
Because all Vanessa back me up, and everybody who know watching the podcast, all you saw on HBO was the girls like her area, and she had a little patch of hair, and she would be on top, and you see her titties. The titties was the big thing. Like, oh my gosh, her titties are out, and like she'll be like riding him, but I didn't know like because they didn't show like up and down like her like all you so like in looking back at it now, I don't even think that they were really having sex. I think that it could have just been that they were nude and she was sitting on top of him further up and like making that video because you never saw penetration.
That's why I think it always be happening on the movies. The girl always on top on the movies. Well,
even when he was doing it from the back, I think that like he could have. It was almost like what Insecure is now on on TV. Almost like what those shows are now is like you don't really see it, but you get the illusion. Yeah, that's what those HBO pornos were like because like they probably ain't really fucking. They probably just getting off the illusion.
Oh no, you got look. I feel like you got a little bit more.
We saw Issa titties. You know what I mean? But then I graduated. I got on AOL.
Oh.
Hey, the internet.
It's the messenger.
Then I saw Bang Bus.
Okay.
You know what Bang Bus is?
Okay.
You better shut your mouth and say somebody. Bang Bus, it was fake, but they would act like they'd pick up these random
at us, men connecting over porn.
They'll act like they picking up these random guys and the girl gonna bang them on the bus, or they'll pick up these random girls and the guy gonna bang them on the bus, and then they'll be like, "Hey, can you go throw this away?" And then they go to the bus and go throw it away, and they'll pull off and leave their ass. It was all fake, of course.
I'm gonna go home and look up Bang Bus now.
Fake taxi driver. So when I got the roundandbrown.com, which is still a site, and you can go look at it.
Stop free advertisement. Sponsor us.
When I got the Round and Brown, I was like, oh.
This was happening.
This was happening. So then to Vasco's point, like how he's like he got more defined in his search. Like, oh well, this is what I like. Wait a minute. Oh, let's go a little deeper. Oh, y'all specific? Oh, okay.
What's your go-to site? Ready, go.
I ain't got no go-to site.
What's your go-to site?
Pornhub.
Okay.
Somebody told me XX videos, like XX. What is it? XXL?
X videos.
And then there's X videos. X videos is my go-to.
Really?
Yeah.
I feel like.
You know my go-to site is?
You already said you ain't got one. Did you lie then? You lying now?
Twitter.
Bro, they took down the
and them just don't belong to
the black Twitter sex video account.
Oh, you found the wrong one.
Yeah, you gotta search.
You gotta.
They there.
Tiana Trump got a whole page.
But I ain't going to look at that.
Man, Tiana, bro.
You see one of those videos, you seen them all.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I don't know. That doesn't excite me that much.
Tiana Trump got a whole. So that was my. Vanessa, what about you as the woman on the show? You're
honestly, it did. I didn't start watching it until I was 23, 22. I didn't watch it at all before that. Every time I watched it, like when I was younger, I was very uncomfortable. I felt like it was bad. It was a sin. So
it's gonna get me.
Wow. Yeah, about 23 is when I started watching it. It definitely, for me, did kind of create some expectations. But it, like you said, it also gave like a template. So like last week we talked about giving oral. I think I learned a lot of what I know from watching things. Okay. Watching certain people. So yeah.
I wish they would shut the fuck up in porns now. Like, don't be that damn.
You can't watch the.
You have watched. You watch the opening of Us of Life.
No, I can't listen to stuff like that. But the other sounds, I can get jiggy with. The what's this called? ASMR. Is that what it's called?
Yeah,
is that my category?
What's ASMR?
I mean,
it's like when they. I don't go search for that, but I think that is what it's called when you like get
close to the mic.
You're attracted to sounds. Yeah, like that.
Oh.
That's what it is. Stop!
Niggas eating pickles and chips and shit.
But not with food. But when the sound sounds like that, but it's porn.
They got ASMR porn videos.
I haven't searched that, but I look for ones that have sound like that. Not oohs and ahs, but that.
I'm gonna see though.
You finna go Google some shit. Let me do some research.
So
it
did create just a little bit, and also I will say, with the way women's bodies looks, women's bodies don't look like that.
Like you on the porns?
Yeah, as some do, most don't. Just as someone who's seen porn and women in real life.
Search the homemade videos.
Yeah. I need better quality.
I
need somewhere in between. I'm so picky.
Because I'm maybe it's the creator in me.
Go ahead. I don't want to.
I want to see authentic shit because when it's too produced, you got 6 cameras in here. Yeah,
all this fucking noise.
I need a balance.
Let me see a homemade video, and I can tell that y'all really produced this.
Relationship. Both y'all are in one. Do you watch porn now? Do you have to sneak and watch it? Do you sneak? You better answer the question. I'll repeat it one more time. Being that you're in a relationship, do you have to sneak and watch porn? We'll go to Jerry first.
No, you're not going to basketball.
I was going to say, you want to go? You want to come to me first?
Y'all want me to go first?
Go. Yeah, you go.
I'll go first. I am in a relationship. I still watch it. I don't sneak and watch it, but I think he knows when I'm watching it and when I'm doing my thing. And he kind of gives me time to do my thing. Like he'll send me a text and say, "You doing your thing? You want me to come?"
Y'all open.
So yeah, that's how we do it. So I definitely still watch it all the time.
You do your thing. Well, wash your hands when you make that cornbread.
Yeah, sometimes I'll say like, "Hey, you up there doing your thing?" Like,
don't text me no shit like that.
What you mean?
Because don't text me like, "Hey, you up there doing your thing?" You know when you
want to send an emoji?
No, don't ask me about it.
I have a specific thing.
You almost finished and then
send
somebody
him a raindrop from now on.
That's the worst.
When you get that raindrop, it means I'm busy.
So do you watch porn?
Yeah.
Do you have to sneak?
Nah. I don't watch it as much though because I'm be with her 24/7. So
I was gonna say, can we say that y'all don't live together? So that's also
me and my girlfriend do not live together, but I do spend a lot of time with her. But in my time that I'm not with her, no, I don't want to have to watch porn. But if I do want to watch it, I don't have to sneak around to do it.
You'll watch it with her.
You know? I mean, if you wanted to, hell yeah. What's up?
No. Do y'all?
No.
Oh, okay.
No. We make it.
Okay, ain't no wrong with that. Jerry!
Y'all making videos?
Okay, you want to go back?
Not for real. That was just a joke. Are you funny? No, not for real.
Because she slid right by.
Not for real.
I want you to clarify that.
Because to me, everybody should be making their own. That ain't nothing but setting the phone up real quick.
What's your question again?
Being that you're married, do you watch pornography? If you do watch it, do you have to sneak and watch it? Do you feel, not that you have to, do you feel like you should?
I would not put it on my TV or anything.
Okay, that's respectful.
Agreed.
You know what I mean? Like,
but on your phone.
Let him work his way up.
Do I?
Because he gave me that critique. He said I be stepping on his shit.
So. No. Oh, you talking about that shit from last week?
Oh shit.
No. Do I sneak and watch it? I guess you can. In my mind, am I sneaking? No, but I guess you can call it sneaking and watching it because I don't think that she knows when I'm watching it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just
pry? Go ahead.
Thumbs up. Do you know when he's watching it? Oh, okay.
Boy, you a motherfucking nigga.
She said no, y'all. She said no. So okay, a little.
Yeah, I don't
okay,
think
it's just something for them to talk
that
about.
Boy named Django.
I don't know if she watching it either. Shit.
Wait, do you
Can I
ask you? Can I keep going?
Go ahead. I'm gonna stop.
So, do you just watch, or do you also pleasure yourself?
Yeah.
We get out there. We went almost there.
First of all, I appreciate everybody for tuning in and listening to this episode of the Dignified Delinquents. We done went a little too far, but I'm gonna pull you back. Do you pleasure yourself when you watch porno?
Hey, you can find me at IAM.VSJ on Snapchat, Instagram, and the IAM.VSJ on Twitter. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and follow your boy. I'll follow back.
And ask her the question when you pass it to her.
So, where can they find you at, Vanessa?
And do you pleasure yourself when you watch porno?
I do. He knows that I'm doing it, and I know that he's doing it. You can follow me on Instagram or or Twitter at Nessa_Mufasa, Facebook at Nessa Ness. And that's all I got because I'm off my tees right now. Go ahead, Jerry.
Sometimes. And I'm your boy, Jerry the Great. I ain't watching for research purposes. You can follow me on all social media platforms at Jerry the Great. That's Jerry, THA Great. We are the Dignified Delinquents. We thank everybody for rocking and rolling with us.
Yes, sir.
We've been doing our damn thing for 3 years. We almost on our 100th episode.
So much fun.
Woo!
I
did too.
Show.
We did the Delinquents, and guess what, y'all?
We out.
We out.